What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's it going? What a day we have lined up for you guys. Holy cow. What a day. I don't know if you guys looked over the 3-0 bracket yesterday, but it is an absolute shark tank out there. I would not want to be playing in the 3-0 bracket right now, let me tell you. Lots of great players still left alive in the event. Lots of great games on the schedule today. What's up, Blank Wizard? Ixel, good to see you, Ken. Ken, I just want to say, man, I really appreciate seeing you there, like every day, right at the start of the stream. That really means a lot, man. I really look at, and with gifted 5 memberships too. Thanks so much, brother. Appreciate it. What's up, Joseph? Good morning. So I have a little bit of a dilemma, guys. I need you to help me out here. There's 2 games that I'm interested in, and I think both of them have the potential to be really bad, but also could be a lot of fun. So there's Grey Knights versus Dark Angels. But the Dark Angels army is like just a bunch of Terminators. It's a little bit boring, but it could be fun because it's Adam Camilleri Grey Knights. And then we have Orcs versus Ynnari. Now, that would be fun to have because of the 2 armies, but I think Ynnari with their whole army of fights first could be real bad for Orcs. So I don't know. What do you guys want to watch? There's other games going on too, but I think that these factions don't have as big of a chance of moving forward in the tournament. You know what I mean? Yeah, so let me know what you want to watch, guys. Yeah, I know a lot of Orcs fans, but think about whether or not the game is going to be good. It's Ynnari, right? So remember, Ynnari has fights first on their whole army, and they have the Incarn. I don't know how this goes, right? But everyone in this is undefeated, by the way. So let me pull up the list for this guy. By the way, guys, I am recording a second table today, and the game we have on the second table is Bradchester Space Wolves versus Necrons with Gavin Cohn. So that game will be uploaded to Patreon after the tournament, if you guys are interested. Okay, let me pull up here. Marcus Johnson. Table 12. Oh, wait, that's not him. Wait a minute, guys. I might have the pairings wrong. Oh, no, here we go. It's Sean Doherty. Nathaniel Williams. Table 11. All right, let's see. What does the poll look like? I wonder what it looks like. Orcs Ynnari. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to go... I'm going to go hook this up here, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right, guys. So I just talked to the Inari player. He's extremely unconfident about the matchup. The Orcs have scored 300s in a row, apparently. I think he's got a good chance, though. I mean, Army Whites fights first. I don't know, guys. I mean, clearly the guy who actually plays the Army is going to know better than me. But he's down. We're waiting for his opponent to show up. So we'll see when he gets here. What's up, Saldrana? Morning. Okay. You know what, Bronco? I really want to see Adam play too. Hopefully he wins this game and we can see him next round. I think he's favored in that matchup, honestly. Smites are pretty good against Dark Angel Terminators, I think. Like, if anything is good against Dark Angel Terminators, it's got to be Smites. Mortal Wounds, I would think. But we're just waiting for the other guy to show up, so we'll get this going here in just a few minutes, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hoping for some good matches today. Be right back in just a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm back. Ooh, we got players at the table. Getting settled in. Hope you guys are getting settled in at home. Maybe you got a nice hot coffee, kicking your feet up, getting your breakfast. Orcs versus Ynnari, guys. I don't know what this matchup looks like on paper, but I guess we're about to find out.
I see 5. Do we have another objective marker somewhere?
Yeah, there's supposed to be 6.
It's behind the computer.
Got it.
I found it. So they're
Yeah, drive safe, Mom.
B right here, and I'll do some measuring in a second.
So use some dice just to mark it out.
Building 8-bound. Nice, Dickie. Very cool.
In the middle.
So we got 12, so 10 out.
All right, Orcs versus Ynnari coming up, guys. Let me get my background stuff in, and we'll get this one going. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you guys.
There.
Remember, guys, let's keep it positive today.
Okay.
12 and then 3, 15.
Be nice to the players on the stream. This is the one warning. I don't want to talk about this for the rest of the weekend, so I'm just gonna like time people and ban them without giving the speech this weekend. So
Before.
be nice to the players.
6.
Let's see, we got 6 from NL, so 24. 24 and 6 in the center.
They're doing it for you guys.
We got what, 16, 24.
Okay. Put in the stuff here.
15 off there.
Boy,
Yeah, go ahead.
Whoa, Stefan! Thanks for the super chat, man.
44.
Appreciate the $3,
If you measure
brother.
them, they're always a little short.
Oh, so you got to do the measurement from the
So you
middle.
either go for the middle or you go for the sides. One of the two.
Let's see, what's the...
Appreciate you, man.
It's pretty on there. It's like,
Is it right?
yeah.
Maybe they upped their game.
Yeah,
the one on.
it's literally, it's maybe like a
Oh,
quarter
cool.
of an inch
Then
top.
let's do the edges. Yeah, let's do the edges.
I don't like the way that they measure things off in the book. It's usually easier to just measure off of the battle edges.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
is.
but-
So what are the measurements that you're doing? I'll just do
So
your
16, 24.
16 and 24. Okay.
All right, here we go. Let me get you guys
got
lists.
18, so that'd be 12 and 16 again.
What a great weekend it's already been, guys.
And this one's going to be 12 and 16.
So I was talking to the two players right before the game. Ynnari players a little bit worried about having enough stuff to just kill all the orc bodies.
Yeah, it's
Second,
not
you go first and charging your opponent, and you're spending the whole game going like this.
Orcs, a little bit concerned about the number of transports on the Ynnari side, but said he's good at wrapping them. So
You're supposed to be shifted the other way.
Oh, got it. Okay. So
if the Ynnari can dodge the
So
wraps,
This one would be 12
Okay.
and 16.
should help him out.
Right?
yeah. Okay.
Here's
Cool.
your list, guys. Morning. I don't know. Let me check the mission.
And this other one will be 24. Let me show
That
you.
one I got right.
Oh, you got it right?
Yeah.
The
Mission
that one I
is
got right.
Tide of Conviction,
And
guys.
then the one that's in the center is 7 from the back.
Okay.
And I'll tell you this right now too. I'm very big about intention. If you tell me like, hey, I'm moving here to try to get out of line of sight of this thing, if a model is
Yeah,
like sticking
same.
out, just tap it
Intention
in,
for
man.
sure. I'll be talking about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it the whole
Absolutely.
time.
Did I try to tell everybody to do that?
Turn down our orc,
Yeah.
orc player.
And then this one
of
is
things to
15 off the middle. Is that right?
Yeah, well, it winds up 7 from the back.
7
Orc player loud. Who's
22
surprised?
minus
Okay.
15, 27. I hope I know how to do this.
No,
This is
that's
the last
right.
mission I
That's
played
right.
At,
And then 30 right there. Okay.
It's been my first game playing without my fanny pack on in a while. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my good luck fanny packs.
Those are your dice. I guess I'm blue and you're red.
All right, hey, works
Yes,
for me.
sir.
I am
All
playing
right.
Red Army. All right, so
Attacker defender.
yeah,
1. Oh. Yep.
3.
Okay. That's gonna take some getting used to.
All right, so
Sorry,
real
guys.
quick,
Doing back end
I
stuff
think we have
real
to write
quick.
down secondaries and all that stuff before we do attacker defender stuff. And
No, you set up table first.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did that wrong.
I don't know if it matters that much, but
That is correct. You
how I
do
understand
you do the train before you do secondaries. I know that much, guys. I know that much.
I only got
that'd
a
be
second
funny.
look at your
We're on
list.
stream and we don't.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
there's your poll. list should be in there.
But not.
I mean, I have a little bit. I have chaff clearing guns.
Yeah,
so
you're mostly.
I guess against you, they're actually relevant because it's mostly strength 6 AP dash.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm streaming Brad Chester's Space Wolves against
and multi-damage.
I think it's Gavin Cohn's Necrons over on the other table.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually not streaming, it's recording. I'm going to be putting that up on Patreon.
So I will place first then.
Sounds good, man. Let's talk about armies real quick.
Yeah, sure.
So, I've got.
This is the game I'm
let me get it out.
recording for Patreon on the other table. If you guys are interested, it'll be up later in the week. Okay.
Okay. So, I've got a single Arcs of Omen detachment for Yanari.
Yeah, there's Bobby in the background over here.
I played them recently. I haven't played it.
Andrew, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Let me put the players list in my overlay software so you can track stuff during the game. I'm going to be radio silence again for a little while, guys.
They ignore intervening terrain and models, so they kind of act like fly, but they don't have the fly keyword. They hit hard, they move fast, they can advance and charge. I gave them all close combat weapons. I didn't buy them any guns. So
He's got warp spiders,
got shuriken
guys.
pistols, but yeah, they're close combat weapons. Are strength 4 -2, 2 damage. But anyway, my list is the Yinkarn, Farseer on bike, Farseer on foot. Then I've got a single Warlock and 3 Warlocks on bike. I've got a Wave Serpent, 3 Vipers with scatter lasers, separate units, and 1 Star Weaver. I've got 2 units of 5 Warp Spiders, 2 units of 5 Rangers, 2 units of 5 Banshees, 1 6-man Harlequin squad, 1 9-man Harlequin squad, and a 5-man Striking Scorpion.
Cool. Yeah, and I know the Striking Scorpions, they infiltrate.
Yeah, same with the Rangers, they can infiltrate.
Yeah, Rangers
as well.
infiltrate. I know scout the enemy. Like, I know a lot about that. I know how the Incarn, he jumps around when models die, right?
Yeah, so anytime something dies.
That was there to measure out the
my
middle
bad. For territory.
Yeah.
Got it. The Yinkarn, anytime a unit dies, I can place it within 1 inch of the last model removed.
Can you place it in engagement range?
No.
Okay.
You know, the Incarn could be huge in this matchup. It's really useful for doing things like move blocking,
Yeah.
charge blocking.
I just wanted to make
You know,
it
if your
simple
opponent
message.
kills something in the shooting phase, you throw the Incarn over there, and you can put it in front of a unit you want to
10
protect.
boys. That's going to be my only OBSEC in the army. 3 squads of 10 Gretchen. I got a truck with truck boy knobs inside, so it's 10 knobs. It's got 2 power claws, 1 kill saw on each, and then big choppers and everything else. So they're typically going to be hitting a bunch of strength 8 attacks, AP 1-2 damage. And then some big, more killing ones. Everything's 2 damage for the most part in there. The truck can move, they can get out, move, and then charge. And if it's during a while, they can advance. So it's got about a 31-inch strike range. Basically, my army, if you're within 24 inches, I can charge you with the whole army. That's the big thing on there. So
A Wave Serpent. When's the last time we saw one of those guys?
Got +1 of his saving throw and a 4-up invuln.
This man has Killicans in his army chat.
This guy is the Brutable Cunning War Boss, so it's like competitive edge with Power Claw, so a bunch of attacks at high strength, AP 4-3 damage. 5 Storm Boys, 10 Storm Boys. They can auto advance 6, but on a 4-up, I take a mortal wound on the squad. 3 squads of 3 Squig Hog Riders. Each of them has a Squig Mine, so if I hit a vehicle, it's +1 to hit, and on 3-ups, it does mortal wounds. It can target
The Incarn could also do some AoE shenanigans against all these grots.
You just pick a unit within 12 and you just let the mine go. 5 Killicans, they've all got rockets on them, so they hit on 4s, D3 shots each, strength 8, AP 2-3 damage. They attack with 3 attacks apiece, +1 if there's 3 or more models in the squad. Those are strength 8, AP 3, or AP 2-3 damage. Death Dread, 3 claws, a lot of big attacks. So he gets about 6 attacks. These are going to be strength 16, AP 3 damage. Got a battle wagon with a death roll on it, so that'll hold 20 dudes inside. It's got Art Case and Fortress on wheels.
What's that do?
Art Case makes it toughness 8, but I can't shoot out of it because it's normally open topped. And then Fortress on wheels give them a 5-up invuln all the time.
What's the toughness on it and number of wounds?
It's 8 toughness, 16 wounds.
Got it. And what's its armor save?
It's got a 3-up armor save, and it always hits on 2s in close combat with the Death Roll. A Death Roll is strength 8, AP 2 damage.
There we go, guys. Thanks for your patience.
And I think that's really the big thing. I'm Goth, so I get +1 strength on the charge. I don't know if that's going to come up too much. It might because I'll get strength 6 with like regular dudes.
This is definitely going to be a brains versus brawn matchup for sure, guys.
All the time. The truck boys, though, the ones that can move really far, they don't get the clan culture, so they won't get exploding 6s. They won't get the +1 strength on the charge. All right. As far as combat tricks, I mean, it's pretty one-dimensional.
Yeah, you're going to be like.
What's up, Michael?
Try to overwhelm.
Yeah. I can fight on death with one character.
3 Vipers. Aren't Vipers the Eldar drop pod tanks?
Death, he dies. So spells.
There's a lot of boys.
Anything that can target characters and do mortal wounds.
Yeah. So Crushing Orb is I can target a unit within 18, and it's I roll 3 dice. Every 4 up is a mortal unless you're a monster or a vehicle. And then Gaze if you need, same thing. I can target a unit within 18. It goes off on a 6, and on a 1, it's 1 mortal wound. On a 2,
Orcs don't have any psychers, so then maybe that'll open up some psychic secondaries for the Yanari.
That would be her.
By the way, guys, this is Endymion here, being Brad's caddy for the weekend. I had him managing the scoreboard for the Patreon game, for the Warp Time game. So
It could be.
thank you, Endymion, if you're watching this later. Oh, drop pod is Falcon. Thank you, Teresa.
But that could be enough if you get the D6.
Sure.
Big jet bikes, gotcha.
I guess as far as spells go, as far as damage spells are concerned, the one to be more concerned with is Storm of Whisper.
They're all pointy ears,
so
okay,
that
whatever.
goes off on a 7, and if it goes off, every unit within 9, I roll 3 dice, and on 4 up they take a mortal, no line of sight required. So I can fly up and hit a bunch of things.
I'm actually kind of used to it. So the kill rigs do the same thing. They do like a big spot. So I give up basically 17 for no prisoners. It's quite a lot.
Got it.
As far as assassinate, I only give up 10 for assassinate. I give up 11 for bring it down. So no prisoners.
Prisoners is the kill one to go for if you're going to do that.
Right.
Cool, man. All right.
Well,
so
what are your kill secondaries? You give up anything?
No good on any of those. Except for assassinate, you could get 13.
Yeah, Kyle, I think one thing that could help the Yanari here is he can redeploy, right, before
No
the game.
prisoner's not good enough. Bring it down, definitely not. I think it's 6. So, yeah.
Yep. Cool. Makes sense.
All right,
so
man.
this is the first drop.
So you got to have clearance around this.
Yes. Sorry about that.
No worries.
So let's put this then.
Sounds like our Yanari player is on the ball this morning. Forcing that building back quite a bit. That's going to hurt the Orcs.
For me, I have no idea.
Let me show you guys the terrain real quick.
My coffee.
All right, so
everything's basically ruins. The key thing is these big arch buildings, 1AF and 1BF, count as first floor closed. So that big archway in the middle is actually going to be played as closed. Everything else is as modeled.
All that means is that it has to be 6 inches away from another asterisk. So as long as I don't place within...
I thought all of these were actually asterisks.
I'm telling you, Parker. Warhammer caddies are the next big business idea at
games, and we've been
tournaments.
playing it wrong now.
What's up, APOC?
I have it downloaded, so I'll pull it up.
Cool.
I don't know that it changes much for me, but let's see. Cherokee.
Nice, Tuco. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. Always a pleasure. Thanks for voting in the game picking match this morning.
One right, so.
And also in the poll.
Yeah, it's asterisk, asterisk. Yeah, all 3 of the buildings.
All the ruins.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
they're all ones.
So they all have to be 6 inches away.
Yep. They all have to be 6 inches away, blocking first floor.
Okie dokie. Well.
What's up, Hunter? Roll that beautiful bean footage.
So, if I go 6 inches.
I'm with you there, KR. My mom's been spoiling me the last few days while she was here, like getting me food. So I didn't stop to get breakfast this morning. Parker, we'll probably start getting some of them as we move forward into the later rounds today. AFOC, thank you for the €5 or €5, excuse me. Thank you very much. First super chat.
The wall if you want to get it.
That is awesome, man.
And you're familiar with the way that they're doing the WTC, like
Appreciate you.
walls thing. That was a big surprise for me.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm about to butter your bread.
Oh, that's so awkward.
Yeah, I know, Patrick. The work player is definitely on a roll this weekend.
That's tough.
These,
honestly, though, at this point in the tournament, anyone still left alive is going to be pretty darn good at Warhammer. So,
shit.
Yanari player definitely does feel like it's uphill for him, though. I think that's... I'm surprised. I thought the Yanari would be a little bit more confident, but I don't know how to play elves. It takes too much brain power for me. I'm definitely much more orc vibing. I like to smash things.
Yeah. This one's going to be...
I like the terrain placement a lot more for the Yanari so far.
Side. 6. So I guess
Look how far back the orcs are compared to the Yanari on this map.
I got 4. That's definitely not going to fit.
Inception, thanks for the membership, man.
One place I can actually put it.
Mission is tied at conviction, by the way, guys.
Legally, it's just largest clearance, as far as I know.
You're not allowed to put the actual base of the train over the 40mm circle in the center of the objective, but other than that, it's fine. This actually is not okay either. Hopefully they catch that. Because they caught it on this one.
Okay.
So...
Actually, no, I can still see it. Yes, you're going to reanimate, but like, I can't still shoot.
Yeah, it seems that way, Magnus. Yeah.
All right.
I want you guys to keep in mind, too, that the players don't have this God's eye view of the game like we have, so we can see some things that they can't see.
I'm about to butter your bread.
George, thanks for the $20, man. Very much appreciate that. Yeah, Charles, this list reminds me a lot more of Sean Naden's list from LVO, right? A lot more normal orcs, not so much of the kill rig, beast snagga boy stuff. Oh, no, sorry, guys, I'm okay. This is the second floor.
Remember the 40 mil clearance.
Oh, they're checking that now. Yeah. Sorry, I thought that was the bottom floor, so they're okay on that. The first floor can't be over the button in the middle there, but otherwise you're okay. Players are on top of it, so. Watching this live on a flight from Charlotte to LA. Bronco, we are living in the future, my friend. That's awesome. Glad you could tune in. Definitely a bigger fan of the Yanari terrain right now. This ruin feels real strong for the Yanari. Dropping his forest way in the corner. That's a little bit surprising. Oh, Sanguinius, I hope you feel better soon, man.
There you go.
What's up, Brent? Morning.
I don't know where this is going to fit. Let's see. I don't think I could get it in there.
Have the flight put it on the big shared screen.
Yeah, that's definitely tighter than some of your other areas, like that right there. That's a lot more clearance.
Yeah, but then I have to save 4 out.
That's your
from the
most
outside,
clearance.
Yep.
You just turn it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
turn
Yeah,
it
if I turn it a
sideways.
little bit
Yeah,
like
you just
this,
turn it
yeah.
sideways.
Yep. Cool.
Because I was like, this is
These
the
are
only
good
place
parts, but these things are a pain because I usually want to put a vehicle on it. So
the unremovable, like forests that aren't modular are always kind of a pain in the butt.
You know, Enrico, I definitely see the appeal to that, but I also think that might make the game feel real
It's
boring.
just a pain to
you
place
know?
them. That's all. Yeah, because I mean, with a forest, that's really not there.
yeah, let me. You know what? I'm going to turn this the other way because it might make.
Hey, David. Good morning, man.
That's fine.
It's not in the back.
Yep.
I don't care. Not a problem.
Cool. All right.
All right, man. I'm all placed as well.
Me too.
So now we do some secondaries.
Does he set these up for us?
I think maybe we.
I'll do it once I get them from you guys, yeah.
All right.
Okay. I didn't hear him, but.
Daniel seems like he knows his stuff too, man. He's on the ball this morning. 9:30 a.m. Already rocking and rolling. What's up, Fred? So I don't know. Who do you guys think won the terrain placement battle here? I feel like the Yanari won it slightly. He's a little bit further forward with these ruins on his half of the building than the orcs were. He was
Do you have
pushed
any
back
suckers?
some.
Nope.
Yanari's got this more aggressive ruin here, and this one over here could help him.
These guys are powered.
As far as good lines of fire, I mean, this is going to be a melee matchup, right? So it's more to me about staging your melee units.
Right. You know the tertiary for this one?
What's up, Mal? Good to see you.
At the end of each player's turn, you score 2 victory points if you control 1 or more objectives in your opponent's territory.
Okay.
At the end of the battle, each player scores 3 for each one.
Yeah, exactly.
They control.
All with them. I think you're right about that.
Don't hold your home.
Terrain's not going to matter too much. You're right, guys. The only terrain that might matter in this matchup is the forest, and both players decided to put their forest places where they're not going to interact with the game. So.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I got my secondaries. How are you looking?
Yep, I got mine over here. I'm taking Assassinate, Get the Good Bits, and Green Tide.
Get the good bits is so good, man.
Actually, I don't know why I'm writing this down. We're supposed to be doing that over there.
He's going to put in the secondary.
What you got, Nathaniel?
So I've got behind enemy lines, Warp Ritual, and no prisoners.
Okay.
And
Let me go update the scoreboard, guys. I'll be right back in 1 second.
Boy, I'm about to butter your bread.
I'm going to start dropping if that's okay, since it's taking a little time.
That's fine.
All right, guys, get your secondaries right on the screen.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, can you put your starting CC in for me, just so you can prove you can use the touchscreen? Only one at a time can do it, so you guys got to learn to share.
Aww.
Okay, so clock, this is how much round time is left. I'm just going to start it. All you do to swap it is hit swap. If the swap is on your side, that means the clock is on you. Okay, so clock's on you right now. There you go, guys. All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
We didn't declare transports and stuff, so I said the truck boys in here. There's a mega box.
Thank you.
In
Thanks for watching.
in here.
What's that?
Got
I had some that did the same thing before, but just not as well.
cans
So,
are going to be in reserves, strategic reserves.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Thread's gonna be
Let's talk about the mission and the secondaries
And
real quick. Then we'll get this one started. All right, mission is again Tide of Conviction. You only get a CP if you hold your home deployment and your home objective. If you're not on your home objective, you can still get one now on a 4+. That is a change for arcs. Primary is domination. You got to hold 2 to get 4. And overrun in the first 4 battle rounds, you get 2 victory points if you control an objective in your opponent's territory, which is table half. Then at the end of the game, you get a bunch of points if you hold your opponent's home objective or objectives in their territory. So you can get 8 victory points on the very last turn. Going second, pretty strong here. Secondary choices for the Inari: behind enemy lines, Warp Ritual, and no prisoners. So behind enemy lines, so strong. I think it's definitely the strongest, the one that got the best change, the most positive change in arcs. So now it's 3 victory points if you have a single unit in your opponent's deployment zone, 4 if you have more than one, and if those units are troops, then you get an extra command point, which is pretty nice. What's up, Ikil? Good to see you. Warp Ritual, you got to do a psychic action in the middle of the table. Now that seems a little scary against orcs, but a couple of things are good here for the Inari. The orcs don't have any psychers, and the Inari can do that tricksy thing where they can multifaceted mind, and they can go into the middle of the table, do a psychic action, and then pop a strat to do a psychic action and still cast other powers without the psychic action failing, so they can use that to run away. Makes Warp Ritual pretty easy to score for elf players without much risk. Then no prisoners. He wants to kill his opponent's stuff. Pretty strong against this orc army, I would say. Orcs picked Assassination, kill the opponent's characters. Get the Good Bits. My God, what a secondary that one is. So if you guys haven't seen new Get the Good Bits, you get 3 victory points for doing this action on objectives that you control. Ludus and Gretchen finish it at the end of your turn, so there's basically no way for your opponent to stop that. You can get 6 per battle round from this secondary. It's so strong. Basically, if you bring Gretchen in your list, you get 15 on this. And then Green Tide, you get a victory point for each table core that contains 10 or more orc models not within 3 inches of another table quarter. So Green Tide's been pretty strong too, in my experience. Okay.
They get like +2 to their save if they're in cover.
All right, back to the players, guys. I'm pretty sure that get the good bits now
Should be saving
is
+1 to wound if they're within an inch of a train feature.
still 3 victory points for each time you do the action, but they raised the max from 5 to 6, I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't give me the save.
I could be wrong about that.
Ranger's right there in the middle for you.
All right.
Players are just doing their deployment here.
I'm sorry?
There's little markers for them, so they're not part of the squad. Okay. Just making sure they're with the right squad. All right, so let's do. Squig Hive.
Those are some old school Garats, man. Okay, man, no worries. Yeah, there are no Psychers in the Orcs list. Not that I saw. No skill rigs, no weird boys.
Squig Hogs down.
Okay.
None of that warp tomfoolery going on here. So the Eldar have a huge psychic advantage this game.
Warp Spiders. And this is the unit that gets to deep strike after they shoot. Once per game.
Man, warp spiders, huh? We haven't seen those in a long time either. This is an unconventional Yanari list. Oh, those are nice looking warp spiders. Those are definitely third-party models. Look really nice. GW doesn't want to give us new warp spider models. Community says, hold my beer. I'll make my own. Oh, this is a really cool color scheme on this Yanari. Dude, he's really leaning into the Yanari like aesthetic here. They look kind of ghostly. Such a good like color scheme for a elf god of death army, man. I love these rangers. Look at that. They look so ethereal, spooky.
Farseer on bike.
Hey, look, guys, it's Endymion. He's keeping score for the warp time game over there at Chester's table. Okay, fine, fine. You know what? I'm always wrong when I disagree with chat. You think I would learn by now? I will never learn. Thanks for checking for me. So it's even better than I thought it was? God, that's insane. Get the good bits.
Sean, are you all good with doing reasonable takebacks if no information has been garnered from?
Yeah. That's
Cool.
totally fine.
Sweet.
We came here to play a fun game,
Sweet.
right? And I intend to do that to the best of my capabilities.
Cool.
All right, we got some Storm Boys down.
Hey, Captain Panda. Chaos needs
on foot.
field rations too, man. Actually, they probably don't. What's in those crates, you think? The tears of
I don't think I want to deploy that.
their opponents or something? Hunter, I'm recording it for Patreon. It'll be up there later this week. Hoping to get Brad on the mainstream still this weekend.
Yeah, I hold one objective. I'll get 2 points.
He's playing against Necrons this round.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What's up, Philip? Good to see you, man.
So I'm just trying to get these guys out of line of sight from shooting on this way. I can
Yeah.
bust out a laser.
I wouldn't concern yourself too much with my shooting. Yeah, it can hurt you, but it's not going to be the.
The Gretchen can be shot down.
Oh, those are Grots? Okay.
All right, so there's my Gretchen down.
Sure. Grots are probably T3 or something like that?
Yep, T3.
T3, terrible leadership.
Yeah.
Jeremy, there's many 3-0 tables, but yes, this is one of them.
Or subtract 1 from the rolls for combat attrition.
The crates are full of armor decorations,
So you
spikes,
kill
and
one of
trophy
my crew, like,
racks.
9 guys.
I am going to be at a DeathCon, Daniel,
Expansions
yeah.
and
Thankfully,
stuff,
they
right?
invited me to come out this year. It's very nice. Patrick, no, it's not the 3 monoliths Necrons, unfortunately.
You don't
I
have to
really
turn
think
one
that
deep
list is
strike,
cool,
do
but
you?
I'm just worried that those games are going to be over real fast
Do you
one
have
way or the
anything in
other.
reserve?
So.
I forget.
Yes, I do. So I have 5 kilocans of regular strategic reserves. Just lost a claw. I broke it on the way in.
Oh, no.
It pops in and out.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Dude, look at
Kill
this
cans,
guy's
reserves.
feet.
I do have ramming speed, so I get a 3d6 charge coming out of reserves for either one of these. And then on a 2-up, they do D3 mortal wounds. This guy gets a free reroll on his charges.
He's on strategic as well?
Yeah, this one's
Okay.
strategic reserves, this one's strategic reserves.
Yeah, Steve, that's really cool.
gets a free
The
roll.
pre-painted stuff with the matching mats from
Kill a can to
Frontline
do
is
it.
really
Then
cool
here we
stuff.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, Parker. He's playing Space Wolves this weekend.
Let's do. Put these 5 storms.
So just the big boys are in reserve right now?
Yeah.
To kill a
Cat up front, Gretchen.
All right. So no deep strike.
No, JC,
That's the real
this
clinch there.
I had to think
keep
back.
that in mind.
This exact kind of stuff
Don't need to
happened
screen out
at the
deep
start of
strikes.
Nephilim. Like lots of very fast games that were over quickly, one-sided games. I think it's just going to take people time to adjust to the new meta, and for me to adjust to figuring out what the good matchups are and stuff.
Viper?
Yeah, this is the FLG pre-painted stuff, Tripwire. Dude, I love this Viper. Look at that. Or the Wave Serpent, sorry. Wave Serpent looks great.
Don't rebate the card, but you're not able to exercise them to engage money back. But like what models you kill, what happens to you never do.
Army-wide fights first should help him quite a bit here.
Okay.
For some reason, every time I hit the swap thing, I
not
hit it
working?
like 2 or 3 times.
Hang on a second.
Okay, so we're just gonna weave these in between here. I'm gonna pull my Wave Serpent a little bit out, just so I can get these guys sandwiched in between these 2 units here.
It's probably just me, honestly. I'm probably not hitting it hard enough.
It's working okay.
Yeah.
Sweaty hands.
It's more like jittery hands.
There you go.
So I'm just swapping out some of these bases over here. I'm not moving anything.
No problem.
I realized I grabbed from 2 different squads.
Okay, there's a unit of 9 Harlequins on foot.
So many bodies on the orc side of the table, though, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, right, and I just gotta grab it.
Sanguinius, to me, this game is all going to come down to Incarn play, right? If you can get off some awesome Incarn plays, like by, putting a... This is what I see Ynnari players do a lot, which is really big brain, is they'll throw a crappy unit up the table like these Rangers. They'll put them, like, up here somewhere. And then they'll, like, bait their opponent into killing it. And then just use that to, like, bamf the Incarn into that spot. Could be really good for the Ynnari this game. Because remember, the Incarn has that AoE Flamer and the AoE Psychic power, and it's an absolute beast in combat.
Where's my 10 inches here?
He's got some...
Oh, I gotta back some of this stuff up.
See,
Greg, he just caught it as soon as you said that.
look at this. I think we might have made our lives harder on ourselves than we needed to.
It's possible. So I was just backing these guys up. I realized I was posting too far forward.
All good.
Because I had commandos up in front, so kind of tripped me.
Yeah, he can put his commandos up deeper, but not the rest of his stuff.
Yinkarn on the table for you.
All right, so
Oh,
it'll
sorry,
just be another
I
drop
thought you
on
were
me,
done.
right?
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good.
So
you dropped
just
Vanguard,
a
so just
dropped up
back to me.
model. Sorry.
Reserves. So I just have 1, 2, 3 drops left.
Beautiful
So,
Incarn.
Incarn's over there. Let's go with this truck right here.
The Incarn's another one of those models that just pretty much every time you see it on the table, it just is gorgeous.
These guys.
Really stands out.
Truck's down.
Okay.
Exactly, Fred. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And I think he's in that position right now, right? He's got the Rangers behind the wall where they can't be shot, but they can be assaulted. So that might be like a trap he's laying for the orcs.
Do you
I
even
don't
know
think
where
he has any Star Weavers in
see
his
it.
list.
It's
Yeah.
2 times together.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, I got it. Okay.
All right, we got some squig hogs down.
What's up, Animo?
All right. Warlocks.
Both armies look really nice. I love the like tan squig hogs. I haven't seen that before. They look nice.
You can just drop another one. I put a
One star.
warlock.
Okay,
What's
thank
that?
you.
I put a run herd down, so you can just go for it.
Hey, Mike, thanks for the $5.
Viper, not.
Animo, I was smiling because we had Thomas Bird playing Voton on yesterday, and guess what? He had in his Berserk squads.
Yeah, you can keep it. I just put it warlock.
I'm glad you talked me into modeling the mole
I'm about
launchers.
to
I think it was doing
your
it.
brain.
So I think you're definitely we're right about that.
Okay.
Thanks again, Mike. Appreciate the support. man.
I'm done, so
My clock won't switch.
What the hell?
I tapped it a bunch.
Yeah.
we're in.
Swap? I'm intact now. Oh, the monitor. This won't happen during the game. Yeah. Sometimes you have to reboot it. Give me a second.
My clock is just ticking down.
We'll figure it out.
There you go. I'm sorry about that.
All right.
Here, you want some seconds back?
I think I lost about 30 seconds there.
Do you mind if I give him 30
Yeah,
seconds?
go for it. Go for it. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I've done as well as I could have, better than I could have imagined already so far. So
I'm of the opinion that orcs are actually truly amazing, and it's a tough matchup for me because you have too much stuff.
yeah, I've been getting some really good matchups so far. I think that's one reason I've been doing well too. I got
Yeah,
world
you got
leaders
3
back to
100s,
back,
What's up, Kelsey?
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
All
got
right.
world leaders back. I haven't had to face a really
So-
shooting army yet.
I think actually it's on you. So are you
it's on
done?
me?
So we
Yeah.
should pause. We should, or actually just roll and go,
It's
I
roll.
guess. Just roll and go. I got a 3.
Roll in the box.
Roll over there. Sorry. All right, so you get to go first.
No, you go first because you rolled.
Oh,
the
I got a
first.
3, my bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Yanari go first, guys. That's actually really good for
And
them,
I don't know why I'm
think.
still using my dice. All right.
All right, top of one.
Get all this stuff out of my way.
Yanari Hopium, engage. No guard yet, Tyler. Hoping to get him on this weekend for sure. This is game 1, Kelsey. Yep.
All right, so Sean, I start with 5 CP.
I start with 2.
Beginning of the game, I'll go up to 6.
I'll go up to 3.
Oh, and actually, yeah, we do CP over here. So, boop. Gonna have to get used to that.
Sanguinius, I think what he has to do here is
Unpause.
screen with useless models
Put it
to
on me.
bottle the orcs up in
Want
their
to swap
deployment
it?
zone
Yeah,
and try to
I
kill
think-
some
yeah.
grots, right?
Yeah, we're good. Okay. We're gonna get there.
Like if he can
All right.
build a screen of like really cheap models around, in this kind of area and bottle the orcs up,
So,
that'll
John,
be really good for them.
Let's
I
have a
think.
good game.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Do it.
Yeah, Kelsey, glad you're here.
So first thing I gotta do is roll some fate dice. I roll 6 dice, and then I get a reroll for every Farseer, which is 2 in this case. All right, so I've got 2 charges, a cast, and these must be 6s. So yeah, and then 3 saves. I'm gonna re-roll the saves. Okay. So we've got 2 casts, 2 charges, a hit, and a save. I'm gonna ditch the hit and the save and keep these.
I was looking at getting knights on this round, but the 2 knights that are undefeated are playing against each other this round, which is kind of a bummer if you're a knights stan, as the kids say.
So I need a 15, so I need a 7, so I need a 2. I'd like to...
What's up, Zachary? Good to see you. I don't think the kids still say that, Josh. I'm pretty sure they don't.
All right, so you got 5 kilocans and a Death Dread in Strategic Reserve. They sound scary. You've got a battle wagon, and that's loaded with what again?
The battle wagon has 5 Storm Boys and 10 Gretchen in it.
Storm Boys can go inside the battle wagon.
Yeah, they count as 2 models.
That's
per.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, you said 5 Storm Boys and 10 what?
10 Gretchen.
Got it.
Yeah.
And you did, yeah, you get the good bits, yeah.
It really does look
Automatic
good,
15.
Joe. I agree.
I've
this
never
map-
seen it not be.
This map where I could just walk forward, yeah. I took the run her to help in the first 3 because it gives the extra inch of movement.
Yeah.
For the sub, man.
And this one I don't need it.
All
Appreciate
right,
you guys.
so tell me what's back here, would you?
Yep, we've got a row of killicans.
Oh,
Or
you got-
killicans, I'm sorry,
I'm like, what?
commandos.
Commandos, okay.
The commandos, and then we've got Storm Boys right behind them, and then Grots right behind those.
Okay. All right, and what's the defensive profile of that truck?
The apparently the orcs have hardly any.
Toughness 6, 10 wounds, 4 up save.
And how does...
Sorry.
you've
I thought he
got
said he had hardly any
where
obsec,
if I'm
but
less than
he's
strength
got
8,
Grots and
Less than strength 8
boys.
is minus 1 damage.
minus 1 damage.
Yeah, that's all
The 2 Imperial Knights
Yeah.
players who are
Ram shot.
undefeated playing each other. Bob.
All right.
Yeah, Kyle, it's all on BCP. Link is in the description.
Okay. And is this one unit of 3 and then a character?
Pretty sure this is Nathaniel's first time on stream for me.
And what's the
so-
defensive profile of these guys?
There are 3 wounds.
What's his claim to fame, Eloise?
Okay.
And they have a
save-
6 up invuln because they're squig hogs, or they're beast snaggers.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure they have a 4 up save, but I'm going to double check.
And obviously, I'm assuming he's 9 wounds or less, so I can't target him?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Grots aren't obsec, so it's just the boys. That's right. That's right.
All
Thank you,
right.
Green Mayhem. Right.
Yeah, 4 up save.
They have these guys have a 4-up, you said?
Yeah.
Adam Camilleri's Grey Knight still undefeated coming into the round. He's playing against
4 up,
Dark
okay, and
Angel's
3 wounds,
Terminator
toughness
spam
6.
this round.
3 wounds, toughness 6.
Yes, sir. All right.
Under +1 to hit against
Jack
vehicles
Harpster actually
and
did end up
monsters
winning his
with
game
beast
last
snag
night, narrowly.
Okay.
John Lennon's also
The
still
Incarnate
undefeated.
Sorry, what?
rule. Is the Incarn a monster?
Yeah.
What's up, Tyrone?
It's
Good to
got
see you, man.
12 wounds, toughness 7, 3-up save, 4-up invul, half damage.
It is. It's a tough.
Yeah. She's not as tough as she said. Like, if she gets caught out, she dies. Half damage can be good against big guns. It's the little guns that kill her, it seems like.
So I have a lot of 2 damage weapons, so it does
Oh, yeah,
work.
that'll
All my power
matter.
weapons.
I actually read Rum.
half is pretty nice.
I checked this morning, and I don't know what happened, but he won by a
Matter of fact,
point
every weapon they
instead.
have is damaged.
Yeah, look at it again.
Yeah.
I think they might have reversed that ruling because when I checked this morning, he was still undefeated. Oh no, they made it a loss again. Okay, sorry. Once again, if I argue with chat, I am
Okay.
wrong. Yeah.
Like
No,
that
they
ramp shot.
changed
Well,
it
my
back.
Sark has damage too. That's
What's
good.
up, Mazda? Good to see you.
What's in the truck? One more time for me.
10 knobs,
Yep.
and the war.
I have no idea what it was. I honestly don't like paying attention
All
to
right.
that stuff.
So,
I do have
all that schoolyard drama stuff just makes me
board
tired.
clearing stuff in here because the war boss has a Gretchen and shoot, so it hits on 4s. So if you're within 18, it's something like 15 shots that'll hit on 4s. It's strength 5.
okay. All right.
What's up, Tabletop? Good to see you. Good morning.
Well, command phase, I'll go ahead and give my Harlequins the extra AP, even
Yeah,
though
Harpster's
probably
2 and 1,
not gonna
that's
come
right.
up in this turn.
There's a chance. Adam asked first, so I'm gonna. If Adam wants to co-commentate on Sunday, then
You said you got commandos in the front?
Yes.
Storm boys in the back? Anything else back there?
The Gretchen are behind that, and then there's a runt herd over here.
How
He's
many?
not- he's not
how
a
many?
con-
Tyrone, this is
commandos
tied of
Storm Boy
conviction.
squad?
There's 10 commandos, 10 storm boys.
Got
10
it.
Gretchen.
aggressive play here from the Scorpions.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm not going to go for the truck because that's just too. I have to get lucky, or I could get unlucky very easily.
Right.
So we'll go for the commandos.
Yeah, and if you get stuck out,
Yeah, I mean these guys are going to die. I just want to make sure that the trade is of some value.
Right.
So
Yeah, they look nice. I agree.
that's kind of their job. They do hit pretty good. Warp spiders are going to jump out. There's my marker for the 12 on the die.
Might be using these guys also to help bottle up, right? This is kind of smart because if he charges this front rank, and doesn't die,
I'm just going to move him out of my way.
he's going to
'cause
keep
got
all of this stuff kind of
stuck in
clogged up
here.
back here. Although I guess he's got Storm
Feel
Boys
free
they
to
can
put
jump
things on
over.
upper levels and
Yeah,
stuff
and
like
if
that,
I
just
do,
set
I'll
them
tell
up.
you that they're on the bottom most likely.
Tyrone, I would like
Not
to.
a
I
lot
would
of,
like to. I put him in the vote this
benefit
morning,
to
but
being
of
up
course
high
you put
anymore.
Orcs in the vote, and that's what people want to watch.
Now that you can be charged from 5 inches down and all, so.
He lost to, I think the guy that Adam's playing this round, Deathwing Terminators.
4 more after that, just regular wins.
So that was their max distance. I'm just going to pull back a little bit,
They apparently were putting their heads low.
just so they're all within 12. All right.
Who?
Not a whole lot to do this turn. If I move forward over and use my pocket, I know you're just going to jump on me and kill me.
That's the plan. Whether or not it works is up to more.
Oh, I think it will. My guys are toughness 3, 1 wound mostly. Is that a 10-man unit
It's
of
a 10-man
boys?
unit of boys.
Okay.
I have no idea what happened,
Kill
Eric,
some stuff.
and I would rather not speculate. Yeah, well, Sombra, this is the first time we've had Warp Spiders on the stream, maybe ever.
I'm not going to kill it, though. So,
Yeah.
I love the fact that battle wagons are a thing in 40K again now.
what I'm going to do is I'm just going to thread the needle here to here.
I want one of these death rollos on the front of my RV, by the way.
What's the range on that gun?
36.
36.
It should be good. I'll check it, though.
No, it's you got,
Yeah,
you
we're
got
good.
plenty of range.
Yep.
I'm surprised, like, Swooping Hawks and Baharoth. I mean, I know it's Yanari, but Swooping Hawks just disappeared from the meta, it seems like. I guess because points nerfs, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, from where I'm sitting and not being an Eldar player, I feel like I would pay twice as much for Swooping Hawks because they just seem
you
so
look good, man.
busted. But
I love your battle wagon. I see the line. That looks pretty nice.
Yeah. I had to borrow from a friend, Tom. Mine exploded. I had a kit bash one.
yeah,
Battle
Eric, I
wagon
would too.
dropped a playmat.
What's up, Neat PhD?
It
Good to
blew
see you,
up
man.
into like 15
Oh my
pieces.
gosh.
I was finding pieces of it on the 3rd shelf of my bookshelf at home.
That's
So
unfortunate.
he was nice enough to lend me this.
So I'm just making sure that the Wave Serpent is not going over the line of the terrain piece.
I love this Wave Serpent, man.
You got it.
Dude, this like light
that
blue color
Same here
scheme
with
over
that
the
one.
white on this Yanari is so nice. Nathan,
Really
thanks for
have
the
a
10
lot
bucks,
of
man.
choice. There's not too
I'm
much.
about
Yeah.
to butter your
Especially not
brain.
you.
I
I
can
bring the
that.
fork
I
hands
feel
off it
that.
a little bit, but
Thanks,
All
brother.
right, and the middle was like right here.
yeah.
That looks about right. Okay.
He's got to do his warp ritual.
I got 22 to right
Get a
here.
marker.
Cool.
Okay. I guess where the tectonic plate meets, that's where we. That's where
Yeah,
the middle
excellent. I
is.
agree.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
All right. So
Convenient.
I'm not going to be able to do any damage.
Yeah,
with-
Lasombra, you need to get the
Storm of Whispers.
Votan Hearthguard if you want
So-
in-mass grenades.
I'm going to play it real safe and just get just within 6 so I can warp ritual.
I imagine you'll be running away then.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, he's going to do the old
All right.
run in the middle, warp ritual, and run away. But we saw, I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was at Dallas Open or.
Would you even come to the battlefield?
No, it was at LVO.
Harlequin's
I think
just gonna
Nick
move deep into
Nanavati
the pocket.
tried that trick and it failed on him once, and it was a huge swing in that game.
Staying away from this wall.
Yeah,
Farseer.
it's a little bit risky. I mean,
over
it's
here.
not that risky in Eldar because they have so many ways of dominating psychic phase, and there's no way to deny from his
We're going
opponent.
to make sure they're within 18 of the guy.
Yeah.
He's just going to get within 18 of them so he can Ancestor's Grace and be within 3 for a screen.
I love the declaration of intent here from Nathaniel. Yeah, they're warp
The
spiders,
Incarn's
Paul.
just going to move up a little bit
Third-party
into the
warp
pocket
spiders.
just to be a little bit more protected from any shooting.
I'm not sure, Tyrone. I think some of their units have it in their data sheet. Not sure though.
And that
Nice.
should do it. So
Animo.
end of movement phase, I'm going to drop a banner
3 units of 5.
here, here, and here with Rangers, Harlequins.
Once
Oh wait, did I not do banners?
No, you didn't.
I did not do banners. I'm so used to doing banners.
I mean, he can still put a banner down. It doesn't get him any
Alright.
points.
There's a reason for that, because you're going to take over the board. That's why I didn't do it. All right, so on to the psychic phase.
I think they're still available. Yeah, I mean they're definitely still available.
Take
Daniel.
scout the enemy.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so psychic phase. We're going to start with the Footseer. He's going to go ahead and cast Focus Will. It's going to go off on a 7. I pick a caster within 24, and he gets +2 to cast to deny. I'm actually going to do it.
You know, Eloise, I'm a huge sucker for custom banners in an army. I still need to make some
He's
for my
gonna cast
space
Staple
force. I just
Divergence
need
for a
to just do
CP.
it.
It does not go off. Okay. All right.
You know what? I realized we talked about lists, and I didn't actually ask.
Yeah, Martin, he's put up
Did you know
300s in a
minus
row.
one to hit everything?
No. No -1. They have ASF across the board. Always strikes first. And then
Okay.
if a unit is below starting strength, they get +1 to hit.
+1 to hit. Okay.
Yep. All right, so we'll go ahead and do Warp Ritual with the Farseer in the middle. It's going to go off. It's going to get me 1 on Warp,
Oh, that's awesome, Eloise.
or I don't know. I think it's 4, 7, and 12. I always just mark them the other way, but I think that's right. Or 3, 7, and 12. I think it's 3, 7, and 12. Whatever. All right, so that's that. We'll go over here. I'm going to auto-cast Quicken for a 6.
What's up, Lou? Good to
And
see you,
then
man.
roll another die. So it's a total of 7.
Yeah, of course, Paul. Yeah, go for it, man.
Pull him back. You
More
gotta
than
check that
welcome.
for
I
me.
think that'd
so
be
we don't
awesome
look
to see.
like fools on stream. Sweet.
One condition,
you're right.
you have to send me
3, 7,
pictures
12.
of using
7,
them.
12. Awesome. All right. So the Farseer is just gonna go back here.
By the way, guys, just a real quick sneak peek announcement. Frontline Gaming is donating a ticket to Atlantic City Open to give away this weekend, and I made a deal with them that the winner of that
I'm gonna
ticket
go ahead
I
and
will
cast
put on
Access
stream
Grace
first
here.
round at
I'm gonna
ACO.
use a pocket 6, and then I'll roll a die. So it's gonna be 11. It'll go off.
Where's this coming from?
Hunter used one of his fate
Right
dice.
Give him +1 to wound. Okay.
Thank you, Paul.
All right. So
Also,
cast Bike Seer.
if you win the ACO
Warlocks
ticket, you
cast,
get a
they
free
cast.
limo ride from the airport.
The Incarn doesn't really have much to do.
I'm not even
What,
joking
she'll
about that.
cast Shield if you need. She barrels for 1. Okay. So she's going to go down to 11 wounds.
Failed, shield if you need, and perils.
And we'll go to the shooting phase for what it's worth. So the Warp Spiders are going to shoot these guys because it's the only thing that they
And
can see
thank
reach.
you for this 5 gifted memberships, man. Very much appreciated.
Number of shots.
We'll do it tomorrow, Gypsy.
Ooh, this is not looking good. So we got
Oh my
11.
god.
That is the lowest they've ever run.
Blue dice still cursed.
What's the strength on these?
Strength 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Christopher. We'll talk more about it tomorrow, don't worry.
And looking for 4s.
Okay. Yeah.
I was just giving a tease.
Looks like 4 wounds.
4?
-2.
All right. And how much damage?
Single.
Single? All right. So kills the guy, puts the guy on 2 wounds. Yep.
Now you gotta buy your own plane
any
ticket,
more? You
Tyrone.
know
I asked,
what
but
it is. Okay. They're going to battle focus. You guys are killing me. Okay.
oh my god, man.
I guess they're just dead now. They didn't do anything and now they're dead.
Blue dice
All right. So we'll use them just to block.
are just terrible
Move
again.
Blocking. That was unfortunate. Okay. The Viper is going to shoot the same unit.
Keep your mental, Nathaniel.
Toughness 6, so 4s, 2.
And is there any AP on these?
Nope.
I don't know what culture they are. Ixel, does anyone know?
Made 1.
Okay, single damage.
This guy's down to 1.
The Viper here into those boys.
I'm thinking about destroying those dice, yeah. What's up, Dismid?
So you got 4 wounds.
All right, they're straight. No AP.
Okay. Next Viper, same thing.
Mom, I think ACO's in like
Ouch.
September or something.
1?
No, wait, that's not right.
All right, there's another one.
It's like July or June.
And then the Wave Serpent, same thing, times 2, so it's got 12 shots.
That was a good roll.
And 3s. You can roll those. Honestly, we might want to start doing that just to speed it up.
Yeah.
You can roll mine.
Listen,
I'll
you
roll
can
yours
tell.
when you're making me take
He's
saves.
like, these dice are cursed. I'm going to make you roll them to take your saves.
The knob left is 1 point. Sweet.
I don't think that's actually what he's doing, by the way,
gotcha.
guys. I'm just playing around. But that's one way. If you think your dice are cursed, you're like, oh, yeah, just
gonna try to just have my
to speed
different
things up,
rolls,
use
just
my dice to roll
set
your
up for
saves.
y'all.
Yeah, whatever. As far as taking saves, do you not want to roll the ones that are in the tray?
I'm fine with it.
Just because it's fast? Okay.
Yeah, definitely once I start getting attacks in, when I'm rolling 40 attacks.
Yeah, definitely.
just-
All right, man. So that is going to be it for the shooting phase, I believe.
It's a good play there by Nathaniel.
So we'll go for the charge phase. The Scorps are just going to go straight into the, what are they, Commandos?
The Commandos,
We're going to
yeah.
use a pocket 6 and roll a die, even though it's unnecessary.
Right. So what? Before you move any models here, right? Well, I guess, yeah, I'm up against the wall. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, exactly. That's why you're. I was like, I'll just go in because you're up against the wall.
Yeah, we won't have to use that.
Exactly.
WTC.
You don't have to.
We might have to do a ceremonial smash with a hammer after
All right.
this weekend on one of the blue
So,
dice to teach the rest a
We've
lesson.
got the Exarch, has 7 attacks.
Is there AP on all these?
AP 2 on the Exarch, AP 1 on the others.
Roll them all out and just tell me how many die.
They're
I don't
different,
have to save.
different profiles, and like the Exarch auto
Oh,
wounds
what I'm
when he
saying,
hits.
you don't have to swap it over for the saves, is what I'm saying. I only have a 6-up save.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so here you go. So you got four saves at -2. Oh, you said it just goes right through?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, so
the
4
auto
dead.
wound, right?
Yeah, they're -2 damage.
So that's 4.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm screwing around with the camera you guys are looking at. I thought I was doing a different one. I apologize. Sorry, chat.
4. All right, and then the other ones.
I was trying to get this angle. I was like, how come I can't get it?
Okay, so we got 2 explosions.
Yeah,
And
that's,
rolling to
that's what I'm
wound.
thinking.
I'm strength 5 to your toughness 5, but
threes.
I've got Ancestor's Grace, so I'm wounding on 3s. All right, so you got a
that's the
bunch.
squad.
Yeah, they're just dead.
All right, so was that the commandos that he just killed, I think? He said the commandos were in front, right?
All right, I'm not going to move in and tag you because you'll just chop me down.
Right. Is that the end of your...
That's the end. I'm done.
So I use some leadership. Squighogs, be on the 6. And the boy, I need a 1. Hey, there we go. Now I'm
Cool.
5.
The one thing I guess I could check is whether I can get behind enemy lines. I don't think I can because it's 10 inches. No, 3 inches isn't going to get me wholly within.
Okay.
No, the Warp Spiders rolled a 2 and a 1 on his battle focus, so he wasn't able to get back far enough to not die. Really bad roll there. All right, guys, so nothing dead yet, of course, for the Yanari. Did kill 1 unit of commandos. Moving on to the bottom of 1 now.
We each get a CP.
Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to get a...
Some positives here. He got his Warp Ritual off.
behind the wall.
Did you get your CP?
Got some units in place to block a little bit.
You got some of the Harlequins out, right? Like some of the...
Yeah, well,
troops?
they're out in the beginning. Yeah, there's 9 of them in this building here.
And there is stuff in...
The Starweaver, yeah, the transports are loaded.
terrible idea. We don't do that yet.
7NF. I'm a fan of the Fritos bean dip, actually.
It just dies. So I get my value back.
All right, guys. Bottom of 1 here. Will he wah? I don't know if he does wah here.
I'm going to get out this War Boss.
No, he's saving it, guys. No wah. I think that's the right play here. In my experience, the later you can wah as an orc, the better your chances of winning.
Spells. Move up and chop you up here. Just get him out right
Sean,
here.
do you mind if I make one audible to my battle focus here?
9, 10, 11 at minus.
I moved 3 inches from here. I was right in the middle. Do you mind if I move this way instead with 3 inches?
Go for it.
Okay. Because if I'm going to block you, I might as well block you.
That's good. That's a good adaptation there
aggressively.
from Nate.
Appreciate that.
All right.
So since he failed his battle focus back, they were going to die anyway. Don't give your opponent a springboard to get closer to your castle. Move them up to slow him down a little bit, right? Good play there from Nathaniel. And good sportsmanship from his opponent, Sean, letting him do that, by the way.
I think that I need to just put some pressure on you right away.
Seems to be the orc thing. That's why I hate this matchup. They just rush you with too many things.
Really pretty in Karn, man. And those bikes.
Just make sure I'm all within 3. All right. We're going to move 5.
You always got to be careful against melee armies to not give them free movement in the charge phase, you know.
Commandos are going to see something. So let's just still keep these up here. King with the Squig Hound boys. Okay, so we're gonna get these Storm Boys out.
Fava, he wasn't close enough, right? He's this close here. Oh, you mean this truck here?
Yes, I got the 2.
I don't think he was close enough to get that truck. But
12.
4 more for machines.
You have wire weave nets on these guys, right?
No, sir.
Oh. Beautiful. We're going to get these 5 Storm Boys in.
yeah, I see what you're saying, Fava.
Getting these Gretchen out.
The warp spiders can't charge because they battle focused forward, but maybe send the scorpions the other way. I don't think he could have got there.
Over here, do get the good bits.
Those truck boys, man,
Move up.
so fast.
Squig Hog Boys.
Gotta be real careful with your sequencing against Yunari too, like what you kill when, because the
Roll an
Incarn
advantage
jumping
for the
around.
Boys that are in this. Actually, let me move this guy first. Like this. Let me roll in advance for the boys in the building.
Someone was asking for the close-up on the bike boy earlier.
7. Which won't get them into the wagon. Should have moved the wagon first. Oh, bad play on my part.
There you go.
Guess we just kind of keep them here then. You're within 22 of me. You are. So I'm going to move these guys up. Just get them within 12 view. 10.
I have Incarn PTSD from Las Vegas teams. I haven't played against Yunari, but they do terrify me in theory. Man, I really like those Squig Hog. The stippling, the coconut crab look on them looks really nice. I think the coconut crab paint scheme has just like
Back it up to
caught like wildfire around 40K.
8. 10.
Basically staging himself here for a turn 2 wall, it looks like.
1-inch charge.
Hey, thank you, Joshua. Yeah, thanks for liking the stream, guys. It does help a bunch. Coconut crab paint jobs are now the tribal tats of Warhammer. They do look nice, though. So do you just basically
Go
you just give your opponent 15 on good bits, right? Like in your game plan. You don't even try to stop him on that one, I don't think. I've never seen anyone stop an orc on good bits ever. Tramp stamps. He did not wah, that is true. Yeah, maybe a defensive wah would have been good there, Doomdog, but deciding not to. Also, I don't know which one his war boss is, but if the war boss dies, like if this is his war boss and he dies, you just can't wah. That would be huge for the orcs to lose. Yeah, those are old 2nd edition Grots, Joshua.
So that's all my movement. Shooting, I'm going to throw a squig mine at the, is that a Star Weaver?
Viper.
Viper? Okay.
Holy shit, John. Thank you for 50 gifted memberships.
So it's 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, 2 mortals, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
That's awesome,
stick
man.
Well,
Thank you so much for your support, brother.
3 shots hitting on 4s. 1, it's strength 5. What's the toughness of that? 6?
Toughness 5.
5? All right, so, nope.
Really appreciate you, man.
Let's do some shooting from this right here. We're going to shoot at the scorpions that are over here.
Sounds good.
So it's going to be 10 shots. Only hitting on 5s because
Sorry, what?
are out. So 2. 2 wounds, no AP.
So they're on a 3-up plus cover, puts them on a 2. Good. All right, cool.
Finished my first night this morning.
here
Nice.
into the-
Nice, Rick.
Warp spiders.
Rick, I'm always impressed by your constant hobby progress.
10 shots.
Definitely
6, 7.
a hobby grinder.
Hitting on 5.
That's a good hit.
And then wounding on
There's a 3 there.
3s.
There was a 3 there.
Oh.
There was a 3 there. Yeah.
All right.
AP?
Nope.
At the Viper?
The warp spiders.
Warp spiders, okay. 3 up. 2.
All right.
To make sure I don't pull my X arc. Where is he?
I'll start throwing the
Yeah, go ahead and don't wait on me.
stickers.
What's up, Mario? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in.
1 hit. 1 wound because it'll go up to strength 6 for being within half distance.
Same unit? One
One wound, AP 1, 2 damage. Or
Okay.
I'm sorry, AP 2, 2 damage.
So 5 up. Hit.
I think that's going to be.
Man, if he
it for
kills
shooting.
those warp spiders in the
Charges,
shooting
we're gonna charge
phase,
into these guys right here with the
that'd be
Storm Boys.
real bad for the orcs, I
I
think.
make it.
I almost wouldn't have even shot at these guys. Get some free movement for your battle wagon.
Storm Boys there. All right. I make it.
You want me to help you?
Yeah. If you
Set
could
him down?
just put them on the other side.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Yanari always fights first,
I
Jose.
do have like a crazy long bomb charge.
But remember, charges always
The,
fight first as well. So basically what
Viper?
happens is
Yeah.
you get to alternate activations with your opponent's chargers, right?
Let me show you where you're at.
Actually, if I'm within 12, so 11 should get there, right?
Yep.
All right.
Squig Hog boys make it in.
And this is gone.
Nurgle Matt.
We're going to charge into the warp spiders with my.
Let me know what you're going to do, and then I have a reaction.
Okay, I'm going to charge into the warp spiders with the battle wagon.
Okay. So I'm going to move 6. They get to move 6 when they're declared as a target. I'm going to go here.
Okay.
Cheeky. Cheeky.
Let's see. What do we got?
Good play there from Nate.
And then the knobs over
Instead of trying to retreat 6 inches, he moved forward to bottle up that battle wagon even more.
Whatever's in this front here. That's
The
it.
Star Weaver,
No, it's not a Venom. It's a
Viper and Star Weaver.
Because I think. Can you measure out? Tell me what I need
Sure.
for those two.
what's he running
Looks
it
like
as
the
there?
Viper you need a 5.
Probably the same on the other one, right?
Yeah, I would say so, because it's 5 to the wall, and I'm within an inch. So
All right.
yeah,
And a 12.
I gotcha.
Thank you very
Actually,
much.
do you want a 5-5 split, or how do you want it?
So, yeah, let's do a 5-5 split.
Okay.
Orcs
And
rolling
what-
hot on dice.
We'll do
on,
one
charges
one
right
in
now.
the middle. Sorry, what?
Which one has more units inside of it?
These are empty. This has got Harlequins inside.
Okay. So we'll put, I want most of the power weapons over here.
Okay.
He's trying to wrap
We'll just
here,
put,
I
like,
think.
maybe one guy on that boat.
What's up, Dorath?
Put as much as
I don't think he's going to be able to.
Yeah.
There's too much
Get 'em all
Yanari
there.
junk back there.
So that'll be that, this kill saw right here.
The Yanari have 7
I'll
command
swap
points,
them out
Chad.
for
What in the hell is
those.
happening?
Yep. And then there's a power claw knob over here.
Power claw over here as well.
Yeah, Reed, that is true. That's a good point. You can't forget about the Incarn jumping into your lines, man. That's a really good
If you don't
point,
mind,
Reed.
I'll start rolling up some combats here.
Sweet. So it looks just to chain it. I did 3, 1 in the middle, and then 6 here. Is that right?
Perfect.
Sound good? Okay.
Perfect. All right, so we're going to start over here because it's the only real interesting interrupt.
So
we
what's
had.
hitting?
He did not walk last
boys.
Yeah, yeah. So it's
These are
gonna be
truck boys that
Yeah,
got
let me
out.
know
one
what they
power
got.
call, so it's going to be strength 5, 3 attacks piece for the 9, so
27 attacks.
Yep.
Yeah, get in there. Use your flamer. Use your mortal wound hurricane, David. Yeah.
And what's their?
Hey, Daniel, what's
I
up,
need to figure
man?
out whether I want to lightning fast and put them on -1 or not.
Hitting on 3s, exploding 6s, strength 5.
I don't know if you guys remember back at Battle for Salvation in New York, but we saw the Incarn kill like 70 guardsmen a turn against that 400
Yeah.
guardsman
I'm
list.
glad I didn't do that.
Jesus, man. That was a great roll.
I can't even pick up all of these dice.
Yeah, right.
All right, so you have that many saves to make at 8 people. Well, I got to pull it to 2s.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Okay. And these are -1,
-1. Yes.
so 4 up. Yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Because it was close.
I do still have the knob coming in.
Oh,
as
you
well.
do? 4, 5, 6.
So that was the warps,
7,
the scorpions.
8. Yeah, they're dead.
These
And you
guys,
know what?
that's
I wasn't
no
even gonna pull my
surprise.
+1 hit. I forgot about that because the war
I'm
boss
actually
gives
going
me
to swap it back to me because I got to do a Yinkarn consideration.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, the Yinkarn. We'll make the back flank the ones that go last, so the Yinkarn can be within an inch of those. So I'm just going to pull these.
All right, guys, the first cheeky
Now,
Incarn
if you
move
wanna-
of the
if you
game.
want to,
Now, don't forget, guys, you can do this as
Yeah,
many
we'll be
times
happy.
as you want. So
I will pass, sir.
there might be a world here where Nate's like doing this as a head fake, like, oh, I already moved my Incarn, haha, don't worry about it coming over here, and then he just moves it over here.
I want to do as much of a wrap as I can with the 3 inches.
Yeah, this is turn 1, Victor.
Something like that. I won't be able to fully wrap them.
Orcs be fast, man.
I was surprised I made the charge in the first place. So
yeah, that
don't-
sucked.
Yeah, don't shoot a gift horse in the mouth, right? Or a gift squaw.
Yeah.
Gift hog? I don't know. So we got strength +1 on the charge. So they're 5, 6, 7. Strength 7.
Yeah, no, he does have a lot of stuff in reserves. Good to see it, by the way,
hitting
man.
on 2s because it's +1 against vehicles.
Yanari does
was
fight
not a
next, yeah. But all he has in, oh no, he's got all this stuff in the middle in
toughness 6.
combat.
Yeah, 5.
five.
Toughness
So-
5.
But he's just in combat with vehicles, right? So
So 4 AP2, 2 damage.
So 5 up. Dies.
All right.
Does it explode? It does.
So the Incarn rule is pretty simple, actually. Anytime any unit dies, some places have ruled it's only friendly units. I don't know how they're ruling it here this weekend, but anytime a unit dies, the Incarn gets to go
Boys into the
as
Ranger.
close as they can to where that unit was,
3.
not in engagement range of enemy models.
3. These are just the regular attacks, and I'll do the knob one. So hitting on 3, 6s explode.
Looks like he's forgetting to go next here.
And then these are going to be strength 5, so wounding you on 3s.
Okay.
But again, all he's fighting with here is vehicles anyway, so
AP?
AP1.
They're dead.
they're doing it friend or foe here, Daniel. Yeah.
All right. 3.
Oh no, he had
Knobs.
Rangers back there. Okay, he could have gone with those Rangers next.
So it looks like 3 guys have to go into the small transport.
Yeah, it was 3, chain, and then 6.
Okay.
Truck boys are right up here,
2v3.
all the way up in his face already.
It's
Souped
2,
up.
3,
3 here.
3. Yep.
Yep.
3. Hitting on 3s. No explosions.
Yeah, ball bag. You can do it as many times as you want.
Are oh man, I wish they were gods.
Yeah, right.
Now. These are strength 5.
It also ignores invulns and melee. It has a million attacks. It has a flamer that does AOE damage, so it's a flamer that hits everything within a certain range of it.
think
It
it's
has,
5 wounds?
it can cast
6.
any Yanagi psychic
two
power.
damage each?
Yeah.
So it's got 2 wounds left.
And then let's do the big attacks. We'll go the power call first.
That's a good question, Hunter. I'm not
So
sure
these
about
are
that one. Daniel, do you know?
-1
Do
all the
infiltrators
time?
keep the Incarn
No
from
reroll.
popping in?
Most of these attacks are -1 as
Cool.
well.
So just no rerolls then.
Yep. So 4s.
We saw the Incarn one-hit kill the Silent King
I'm
on stream a while back.
Got it.
So
Toughness 5.
This stuff's 5. Okay, so 2s. All right, so that's 2 at AP3, 2 damage.
4 up in or 5 up invul. Still getting used to that. So 1 goes through, and you said 2 damage.
2 damage. Yeah.
Okay,
And then I
so
got
it's down to 4.
Kill saws. Kill saw. 1 wound, AP4, D3 damage.
5 up. Makes it.
All right.
They do?
We've
Okay,
got
thank you.
3 more of the big choppers. -1 to hit puts me on 4s, so these and then 3s. All right, so just 2, AP1, 2 damage.
I guess I have to CP reroll that.
Does that kill it?
Yeah, I feel I rolled double 1s. So I'm gonna roll. Roll 1.
Oh no, he's only down to 6 CP, guys.
Does it explode? No. Okay.
Oh, they did it in the data slate. Thank you, Michael. Okay, good. I'm glad. All right, what was it that just died there? Was that one of his?
Guys inside.
Okay, that's good to know. There was some controversy or question about it in the European
What I want
scene.
to do is I have.
In the States, it's been
models
ruled
over
that way
here. I'm trying
for
to get my
pretty
green
much
tide,
forever.
So
but-
when I do my consolidate in, I'm just going to make sure that I have at least 2 models outside of 3 of the center line, which I probably have it right now, but I just want to double check. 30s right here, yeah. So outside of yeah. So I
Yeah,
can
Inception.
tap this 1 model over like a half an inch or an inch or something.
I don't care about them being carbon fiber,
Sorry,
but
I
I
missed
guess
what you were saying.
you know.
For green tide, I need to have 10 models outside of 3 inches of any.
When you're buying actual photography
So with
gear,
my consolidation, I'm just going to move the
they
one
try to
model
squeeze
over
every
each.
penny out of you they can.
I probably
thanks,
don't
Daniel.
wanna
Thank you,
consolidate
Justin.
into-
No, you don't.
Buying them
Because
for
they'll
the
just
stream.
kill them all. The Harlequins will kill them all.
Do you have any OBSEC on that point right there?
Yeah, Harlequins.
Okay. The troops, right?
Beautiful
Yep.
Harlequins too, man.
All right, so
All right, so that was a dead Starweaver, right?
combat over here. The battle wagon, 6 attacks, 8 on 2s.
What's up, Sandy Viper?
These
Sandy Viper,
are
good to see you.
strength like 9, so 2s. All right, AP2, 2 damage apiece.
5 up. Okay, so the 1 will die, and then the Exarch will take 2 wounds and survive.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Exarch has 3 wounds.
Maybe these warp spiders failing their battle focus will turn out to be a good thing here.
All right,
Somehow one of them living.
that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. Got any scores?
I did get the good bits once.
Ballback, the simple answer is he forgets. You know, I mean,
4
people are
points
human,
for
man.
good bits. I'm going to get 3 for green
You
tide.
try playing your 4th game in 2 days on stream in front of, 600 people, and you're going to forget stuff, man. It's just part of the game.
And
Sand Viper, thanks for the $5, brother.
so I'm going to get
My pleasure. Thank you for keeping me out here, man, doing it.
Oh yeah, I forgot the tertiary. 'cause
You
I
didn't
was-
control that
I'm about
objective
to
though,
buddy
because I had
your
dudes
brain.
on the objective back here. You might.
I think I did, just based on
Chat, I don't play elves,
based on the
so
shape of the circle. I think
I think I have this right, but let me know if I missed anything.
Absolutely right.
And it's how many points?
Lost the Starweaver in the back.
And where is
I think that thing on the left flank was one of the Vipers that he's using a Venom as a,
Okay,
as a
so 2
stand-in
points
for.
there. All right, cool.
And then Striking
All right,
Scorpions
man.
died as well.
Anything else?
No, that's it. I swapped it over to you. It's your turn.
Sweet. All right, so we're
Did you
both
get a
going to get a
CP?
CP?
You go first.
And the Commandos are all that's dead so far
Just
for the
one of the
orcs.
That's right, we got to share. All right, so
I think we must have done that about 6 times.
yeah, right.
We'll get used to it
So command phase, I'm going to go ahead and give my
Top two coming
9-man
up, guys.
Harleys, the extra AP. What's the save on Storm Boys and these things?
Storm Boys are only 6s, those are 4s, and those are 4s.
Got it.
Oh, okay, Inception. Thank you, Lou. Thanks for the
Some
$10,
big dice.
man. Very much appreciated.
All right, so we got charge, cast, 2 hits,
Boy,
a
I'm
wound,
about to
and a
butter
save.
your brain.
Thanks for letting me know, Inception. I appreciate that.
I'll re-roll the wound and the save.
Yeah, it's part of the game, guys. Don't get hung up
Is that
on
what I'm
stuff
gonna
like
keep?
that. It's good to point it out, but don't get too fixated on it. People will forget rules, and it happens in every game. Thank you, Lou. Appreciate it, man.
While you're taking your turn, I'll calculate how many no prisoners you got, and I'll enter them in for you.
What a bro
Please do it at
Sean
the end.
is. Very nice.
Well, actually, I guess we probably should, for the stream, we should keep track of it.
11,
Warp Spider did not take leadership, Kyle. Yeah, forgot about that too. Thanks, Joe.
So this is a 10-man Knobs. Is that right,
Yes.
Knobs? And they have 2 wounds apiece then?
2 wounds apiece.
I never
Toughness
forget
5.
rules. Yeah.
4 upset.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think he wanted it there. He seemed pretty happy with that living.
Okay, so
So just so you know how I'm doing this, this is a flat.
He can use it to bottle up
Put
that
everything
battle
on the
wagon
back
for
to get
another
rid of it.
turn.
As they hit 10.
looks good to me,
move
man.
to the front.
I like it.
Like if he can clear this flank with the
I do wanna
Incarn
do him
and
or
then
I'll
come
check
over
on my
here
warp
later,
fighters. I
and
lost 4
this
guys.
battle wagon is
So
still
I need to-
chilling
I
back
keep
here,
them
that's
on a
good
4.
for him, right?
So they stay. That Warp Spider is actually going to help me out a bit right there.
All right, so they did just do the leadership, and he passed.
So,
I'll be honest with you, the battle wagon never leaves my deployment zone anyway.
Oh,
It's
really?
just a staging ground. I jump dudes in, jump them out. to
well,
get
I thought I was being cheeky, but I guess
I
not.
mean, look, it doesn't hurt. Now you know you have more movement.
The Incarn can port as many times as it wants,
Stuff like
Ballbag.
that.
It's pretty nuts.
That's actually, I think, the first time I've attacked with it.
Every time any unit on the battlefield dies, the Incarn can choose to teleport over to where that
Okay.
unit was. So, what's up, man?
So my Warp Spider, I'm gonna go ahead and feign retreat. That costs me a CP. That makes it so that he can leave combat and shoot or fight, or I can pay 2 to do both. I'm just gonna shoot.
I know. You guys are great. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, one of the things the
just go
Incarn
here,
can
so
do
I've
that's
got
really
options
cool
for
is like,
units.
it's not going to come up this game because there's no
Marker.
shooting, but
Sounds
if
good.
your opponent has shooting and melee both, you can actually like have a unit die in shooting and then move the Incarn over there to move block stuff because you don't really want to be charging the Incarn, right? It's pretty strong.
Little orc humor.
Nurgle Matt, 50 gifted memberships, man. Thank you so much.
Oh, God. This
All right.
flank is going to hurt.
Appreciate that.
Let's see here. So Yinkarn, you've
Huge
got
support,
a
man.
nice screen here, but these guys are right up against the wall. I could go for this character. How many points is this guy? Probably like 5 points or something like that.
He's, I think, 110.
Does anyone know who his actual
Everything
war
for
boss
horses,
is
like
for the
so
WA?
He is pretty tough, too. 7 wounds.
Thanks so much,
7
man. Appreciate it, man.
He's extra +1 in a save, so he's got a 1-up save.
Okay.
4-up invuln, and I can fight on death with him.
Sweet. How fast is he? Movement 5 or
just
6?
5.
Yeah,
Just 5.
Cool.
He's not very fast.
So I think I'm gonna actually,
He's the one that's fast.
I'm gonna move right up just a little
This
bit.
is his war boss?
Honestly, I'm already an unfailable charge. We're just going into the Storm Boys. That's the plan.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. If he could kill this war boss before he was, that would be devastating for the orcs. Oh my god.
11. Would have been nice.
So if you kill an orc's war boss, like their warlord, before they declare the WA, they can't WA.
Toughness 6, 3 wounds apiece, 4 up save.
4-up save, 6-up invuln.
Got it.
Yeah, but it's the Incarn we're talking about, Felix. I mean, the Incarn can kill anything in the game, right?
He's gonna go up here and do his thing. Just make sure to get within 6.
It hardly ever happens because usually
What's
orcs
their
either WA
toughness 5,
super
2 wounds,
early
and what
or
the
they
save as well.
4-up
5.
save.
Yeah.
protect their
invuln.
war boss
Got
in a truck or something. No, that's definitely not a gotcha, Tyrone. It's not, you're not obligated to say stuff like, hey, here's how you beat me. I think you should play the game like this to win. You know what I mean? It's kind of a fine line. definitely can see where that can get confusing. But Chris, thanks for the $5, man. Appreciate that. Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm always down for some pretty
Banshees are going to
Ultramarines, brother.
disembark and advance for 3. So that's going to be a total of 14 inches of movement.
Ignore, yeah, the Incarnate ignores influence. Yep.
And I'm going to move these guys in a second. Do you mind if I just move over them
Go
for
for
the
it.
time being? Sorry about
Actually, I
that.
should have asked the same thing earlier because
Yeah.
I have a lot of stuff jumping out of transports too, so I'm all good with that. As long as you can reasonably put.
Oh yeah, they
everybody
definitely have the
outside.
space. I just hadn't moved them yet.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Parker, I hear what you're saying. I do feel like there are a lot of situations that come up where you could do it either way, but I wouldn't blame someone for not saying that. You know, the things I would blame people for not telling me is like, oh, I have an out-of-sequence shooting attack, or
Okay, that's fine.
I have an Auspex scan that I can shoot your guys when they come in from reserves. You know, a few things like that. But yeah. Like if he had, you know, if Nate had asked,
They're going to go. They're going to advance as well.
which one's your warlord or
That's gonna
whatever,
make
of
them
course he
14.
needs to tell him. Yeah. That's tough. I'm good. Thank you. What's up, Todders? Good to see you. Harlequin's going to put in some work here, and I like this positioning
This
from
Harlequin
Nate
squad is just going to get in position so that they can't fail this charge.
Boy,
This is what
I'm
this is
about
what
to
elves
butter
want to do,
your
right?
bread.
They want to punch you and then run away where they can't be retaliated against because they really can't take a counter.
I guess I'll go on this side as well, just because I realize I can't. If I don't get,
Yeah,
if I go
that's
beyond
true,
2
Mel.
ranks, then I can't hit you with everyone. We don't want that. Okay.
Yeah. Duoso, I do want to see that list in action. I'm just worried that the games that's playing are over real fast because it's got like 6 models. So, you know. Oh yeah, definitely glass cannons, Blank Wizard, yep. Yeah.
These guys are going to get out in a second. I'm going to move some stuff out of the way, though.
Yeah, that's a good point. Wimorn, yeah. I like the way you put that. Tell your opponent what your units can do, but you don't have to tell them how to beat you.
I like where this one's at because it's got lines.
This what's a gotcha and what's like fair play stuff comes up a lot
So,
with Space Wolves.
here?
Like I've faced this issue myself many times because our whole army is kind of, if you play vanilla Space Wolves, it's built around, well, it's not built around, but one of its big things is heroic interventions on everything in the army, right? So it's always a question like, how often do I need to remind my opponent that I can heroically intervene with anything in the army?
And then the Banshees are going to get out.
I think right now he feels like keeping the guy there was more important for his game plan than scoring behind enemy lines, but I guess he's gone now, so. Yeah, I kill. You get 3 Buellers.
Wave Serpent's just going to move over, just so it's got lines on those boys.
Can you shoot these boys? Is if they're in a building, the first floor is supposed to block?
No, the only one that has that is this one.
No, they all have that. All ruins are first floor.
No, that is
No,
not
it's
true.
just the ones that have the F.
Yes, that is true.
Only
Only the ones that have an F
Yeah,
have first
specifically
floor
this one.
blocking.
I even asked them about it just to make
Yeah.
sure.
It is in the player pack.
But I guess I still could be wrong, but yeah.
Well, that was.
All right, well, if that was the
Yeah,
case,
Irene.
flip it around.
Yep.
If you intended for that, then
Yeah, that's
flip it
what I thought
around
it was.
and make
Thanks,
your
man.
other one the other. Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
So now I can't see you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. All right, well then I guess I'll move over here, just so I've got some shots over here instead then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do your thing.
Oh, I scored 8 on primary, on round 2.
Definitely good sportsmanship.
For
there,
two
yeah.
objectives.
Oh,
This one and this one.
I actually did.
Yeah, that brings up a good point. Yeah, you got to be,
Off my cart.
in my opinion, you got to be careful in these games.
Yeah, I was
what
originally I was gonna
tone
drop a
you
bandit
set
there,
early
but I was
on
like, oh yeah, I'm not taking damage.
in your interactions with your opponent. So like,
It really does.
if the very first time
Right.
your opponent asks for a take back that's reasonable and you
All
are
right,
kind of a
so
hard ass about it,
Position, we're good there.
well then they're gonna repay that in kind.
Do you have
right?
fights last anywhere?
I have fights last on Banshees.
Okay. And
Yeah,
anything
Zach.
they're in combat
It's
with?
really great
Yes.
to see. Jason, he hasn't moved the Incarn yet.
He's just going to pull back and stay a little safe.
Yep.
And that should do it. We'll go ahead and go to the psychic phase. Start with the foot series. Is going to cast Focus Will. It's going to go off. It's going to give me +2 to cast.
Exactly, Daniel. Yeah.
Don't need it there. Don't need it there. We'll go here. Oh wait, actually I'm not in range. What am I doing?
Well, yeah, it's the classic. What's that
we'll
old
throw these guys.
LVO with Nick Natavati?
All right. We'll cast Fateful Divergence. Again, it fails. Amazing.
That's too long of a story to get into, but you guys know the one I'm
Two
talking
sneaky
about.
Down. Awesome. Okay. He's going to cast Warp Ritual. It's going to go off.
Yeah, exactly, Lou.
It's 4 points that time. Okay. All right.
Yeah, if you need me to put some of this.
Appreciate that. These guys are going to auto cast Quicken, and then we'll roll a die, and then it'll go off. Just going to pull him here.
Yeah, the old Tony Gripondo incident. That's right.
Very safe. Let's go Protect Jinx.
You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. No, just look it up sometime.
They'll cast Jinx. It'll go off.
It was the best karma moment in the history of
Here.
Warhammer.
All right. This one's going to auto cast Ancestor's Grace, so 6+.
And that's the Warlock, right? So
Yeah.
he does take perils?
Yeah. So every time I cast with a non-Farseer, I sink to perils. That feels good.
Yeah, me too, Mark.
Okay.
That's what makes Warhammer great, is it's a
I'll
social
take
game.
D3 Mortals.
You can't just finish a game and then queue up for matchmaking again, you know?
And doesn't he also explode? Because he died from the perils?
How does that work? Is it D3 Mortals or something?
I think it's only one.
So I'll just apply a wound to the Wave Serpent then.
Yeah, I don't actually.
Honestly, I don't know. Very rarely does it ever happen to me.
Right.
So
I'll
it's
look it
12.
up
Go ahead
and
and look it up, yeah. And if I have to apply more wounds, I will.
That one was pretty good, Sand Viper, yeah.
Good Lord. Okay. That really blows.
Yeah, it really was, Fred. I think you're right. Man, he just perils with one of his Farseers and killed it, which means that the power fails. Yeah.
Everything within 6 takes D3.
Sure.
Ouch.
So that's going to be the
Warlock.
Wave Serpent and the Banshees. Wave Serpents, 3. Banshees, 3.
Would it have hit your Farseer that was back there?
Sure.
No, measure it out. See how.
He takes 1.
Ouch.
He may not have been at it, right?
Yeah, it wasn't a Farseer, sorry, it's a Warlock.
I actually don't even remember where he was anymore because I picked him up.
Yeah, he was behind the.
Yeah, I know. He was somewhere over here.
Then don't bother. Don't put any wounds on the Farseer.
Okay. So he goes down to 10, and then these guys take 3 wounds.
Assassinate points, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna apply one to the regular guy, and then the Exarch will take 2, leaving her on 1 wound.
Okay.
Yep. I hope he calms down here a bit. Dice will happen.
Sweet. All right. Where was I? Talk about derailed. All right.
Alejandro, he lost one of his warlocks to perils.
Clicking off, right?
When you die to perils,
I was casting Protect Jinx.
you explode 6 inches around you for D3 mortal wounds to everything.
Cool.
So,
All right, so then over to the Yinkarn. She'll cast Unbind Souls. I don't even know why I'm tempting Fate anymore, but whatever. Cool, it goes off.
What does that one do?
6 is to hit auto wound.
Cool.
I'm just going to put it on the Storm Boys.
Oh, it targets you.
It targets them, yeah. And she's done casting. We'll go ahead and go to the shooting phase.
yeah, it's a core rule idea. Yeah.
Or actually, I guess
If you die to perils, even if it's a double 6, the power fails to go off,
I'll shoot my
and you explode
stats
6 inches
there
D3 mortals. Yeah.
at your riders.
that sounds gross.
And 3s.
Are these 3s or are they 4s? Strength.
Oh, you're
6,
toughness
right?
6, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so just
one
the
wound, my bad.
All right, take
Single.
wound.
Okay. And then the next one, same thing. Okay, so 2.
It actually used to be worse in
Kills a guy.
earlier
Kills a guy
editions
down.
when something got sucked into the warp. It was real bad.
And then the Wave Serpent is going to shoot at the same target. And looking for 4s. 3.
All right, and what's the AP on this?
Single AP dash, single damage.
Okay.
Good idea, Rick.
Cool. The Banshees will shoot their pistols at your knobs. They all hit.
Zerberus is 2,000 points per side.
-1. One is -3, one is -1 because of the rend.
And they have Jinx, right?
No, Jason,
so
double 6
-4.
perils does go off unless you die from the
just the
perils,
-2?
and then it does not go off.
Single damage on all of that.
Right.
All right, so I'll just peel one. I just peel the one that's closer to the Banshees.
Sure. These guys will fire
Not if you die.
hitting on 2s. 1 wound, AP 1.
Nope.
Single damage. Sorry, the catapult from the Wave Serpent was going to fire at them as well. I just forgot about it. There's 3 or 4. You got 1 -3 and 2 -1s.
All right, the 2 -1s. All right. So it kills 2 more.
And 1 -3. Okay.
Cleaning up these truck boys. This is what I would consider the chores part of the
Yinkarn's gonna do
battle round for the
auto
Inari.
hits,
He has
but
to do
actually
this
she's
stuff
not able to see anything, so it
if he
doesn't
wants to
matter.
continue playing the game.
The Warp
like-
Spider is going to shoot here.
If he doesn't kill these boys somehow, that would be real bad for him. Oh yeah, Waglu. There's lots of Iron Hands doing pretty well this weekend.
This is strength 6 as well?
Yeah.
All right.
He hits on 2s because he's below starting strength. 4s to wound. 0. He's going to deep strike after he shoots for his once per game.
Okay, actually, losing one of those Banshees to that Perils might be good for him because remember, you already get that +1 to hit if they're under
Behind
starting
it
strength,
anyways.
right? So that just made that whole Banshee unit hit on 2s. Any Tau still undefeated? Yeah, there's a couple. Rick, there's Britton Weiss still undefeated.
These guys
He's
will
playing
fire
against
deploys
Votan
and
this round.
catapults.
These ones are strength 5 or 6?
Strength 4.
Or 4?
These are catapults.
okay.
Yeah. So needing
No, he lost
looks like
one
you've got
model
2
and he
at
put 2 wounds on the
-1 and
Exarch.
-3.
It's just 3. They,
Okay, got it.
And are they single damage?
Single.
So I will take.
Wallace O'Donnell is here playing Death Guard this weekend. I thought he was playing Demons,
really,
but he's
no.
undefeated with his Death
So
Guard
I
still.
will kill 2 and put 1 on the 9.
Sounds good. Cool, man. All right. Let's do some charges. Yinkarn, I'm not going to even roll it. She's going boop.
I agree, Tim, yeah.
Banshee's here.
Make sure you roll in the box in the future.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Damn it.
You rolled an 11.
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
For anybody who couldn't see it.
Hans, I
Luckily,
think
it was
the
an
Blood Angels
sequential
player
roll.
you're talking about is going up
It was
against
like an
John
the
Lynn in this
Harlequins
round.
are going to do the same thing. Plop, plop, plop.
Oh shoot, I still have the poll going. I'm sorry, guys. 61% for orcs, though.
You can adjust them later. It's fun.
They're all good now. Okay. The Banshees are going to go here. I'll use a pocket 6 and then roll for a total of 10.
All right.
It really is, Aaron.
Possible
Yeah, it's
to
beautiful.
fail.
So I score 4 for behind the line.
That peril's getting in your head now, huh?
Oh, I always do that though. If I can avoid rolling dice, I will do it.
Yeah. I mean, when you don't have any other charges.
It was
maybe.
bad. Yeah, it was a bad perils. Here to here.
Can't fail, right?
Can't fail. Okay. All right. Oh shoot, I made one mistake. These guys rolled a 10, and I was gonna do a multi here, and I just didn't, and I forgot about it. Do you mind if I tag this? Sorry
whatever
about that. It means that I won't be able to hit with as many, but I think it's worth it just to put you on fight last.
Yeah, Chris, the spread has been great of different armies this weekend for sure.
Yeah, we can do some more
Yeah.
adjusting later too. We're getting pretty low on time.
Okay.
We only got 35 minutes left.
Okay. We'll just do a chain like
I haven't even
that.
called a while yet, and that turn's going to be a lot of combat back and
Totally,
forth.
totally. Okay. We're gonna start with the Yinkarn.
All right. Well, that's
Okay.
Four auto wounds.
Those auto wound. And then
Strength
these
is-
strength 11.
By the way, that's a great example of
So you
good
got-
sportsmanship
oh,
for the orcs.
I needed to do a sweep. I'm so used to.
The Yanari is the one who's low
Luckily,
on
it won't
time, and
matter,
the
'cause
orcs
it's
is
still
like, hey man,
-4.
play faster.
But let
you
me
know?
check this because I never used the sweep. But you've got like 10 guys there.
right.
6 attacks isn't going to do the job. I think she has. It's double. I'm pretty sure.
All right. And what's the strength on those?
Oh, I know, Chris. Yeah, I'm sorry you didn't get to come by and say hi.
Strength is user.
Believe it or not,
So strength.
I don't
7,
feel like I was any
-4,
busier at
1
LVO than any other weekend. But
Yep. So those all did
Yeah,
wound.
these are all good.
So then I'll roll these.
no, Joe, he's not running. He's running like one termite
Okay, so
assault
that'll
drill.
be another one there. That'll be a fail. And then I'll use a wound here, swap that out, and roll these, needing 3s. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 dead. -4.
1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Perfectly
okay.
kills the squad.
Perfect.
You needed
All right.
11. Oof.
Okay, over here.
All right, so that
I'm
kills
gonna go 4 Harlequins here, 2 there.
What was back there, guys? I think that was just boys that were behind those, or were they storm boys that he just killed?
These guys need to do charge phase stuff. There's the 2 up.
Those were storm boys, right?
That one happened. So 1 mortal there in the charge phase. I'm gonna spend a CP to do the embrace on that unit for the charge phase as well. Doing things a little out of order here. 4's up, do mortals.
I thought he killed the commandos on the
Bat
first
roll.
turn.
2
Fred.
mortals
What unit is this?
on the knobs.
The knobs?
And then we'll resolve fights.
Okay. So here's a
2,
question. Now that I'm not in engagement range
3.
anymore, do I still have fights last? Does it trigger on the charge, or does it trigger when if I'm in engagement range?
It's engagement range, but I haven't activated yet with my Howling Banshees, so it doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, like, if you activate them and pile them in first,
Yeah.
right?
Fred,
Yeah,
the odds are that I'm
but
wrong
I
because
haven't-
I'm
Well,
always
no, what
wrong
I'm
when I
saying is
disagree with chat.
Those mortals
Okay.
happen on the charge, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would have pulled him out first. Now I can interrupt. Since my guy's no longer in, because you fought with the Incarn, now I can interrupt because I don't have fights last for me anymore. I would have interrupted over here or over there. One of the two I was going to interrupt if I could.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I sent Banshees in over on both spots, is to stop the interrupt.
Right,
My
right.
intention was, so I had the movement to wrap you, and I just didn't, I was being fast. I was just being fast.
Say no more.
Yeah. All right, I'll just do that, sorry.
Then make sure you're pulling him out a little bit more to make sure you would have been around that guy. So
Sure, how about like that?
Wow,
Yeah.
Sean
Yep.
has been such a good
You just
sport
pulled
this
one
game,
guy, right?
guys.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
one guy.
Just the one.
All right, so
So impressed with Sean's attitude this game.
3. In fact, I'll just wrap you. They'll die afterwards, but I'll just make it so that there's no possible way for this to be
Right.
fucked up.
Sounds good.
There we go. All right.
By the way, guys, coming into this game, Sean's
so
sitting
the
on
Harlequins are doing their
3
embrace.
100 games in a row, so he's been crushing
already
it
did
this
that.
weekend.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You had 2 units of commandos over there,
Teleport out of
boys?
combat or not? Not if
8.
she's locked up.
She can teleport out. That's
Okay.
why, yeah, 9.
Cool.
Okay.
It's a Warhammer tournament. We're
So
actually
here's the Harlequins swinging.
By the way, guys, quick sneak peek over at Brad Chester's game going over. It's recording for Patreon. Space Wolves, both
And
players looking real low on stuff.
All right.
Interested to see how that one turns out.
Is that 6?
You can roll these if you like.
What's the AP on these?
-2. 2
Minus
damage.
2, and then the jinx.
And then jinx.
Means they just go right through.
Okay, so it's going to be
damage
2,
piece?
4, 6. Yep.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the squad.
Okay. Over here. We're going to go the 4 Harlequins there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the other 2 will go into the boys.
Man,
the
this
boys.
turn has been really good for the Ynnari so far.
Rules are absolutely god awful. Okay, looks like you got a total of 4 at -2 flat 2 on the rider.
All right. He's dead.
Okay, so the Incarn's going to teleport there.
Okay, cheeky Incarn teleport out of danger. This is what makes the Incarn
And
so
then
good,
2
man.
into the boys.
So
2, 4,
you
6,
take your
8.
best unit in the game, you yeet it up the board and kill something, and then you kill something else on the other side of the table and just
we
boop,
have not
you're back
been
here
swapping
now.
this back and forth.
Safe
We
and
don't need to-
sound.
we were doing combat.
Oh, I think it only happened right here when you took your saves. So I'll go here. Actually, no, I don't want to do that.
No, I think it's been swapped on me for about 5-10 minutes.
No, we've only been in
I-
combat for 2 minutes.
I have no idea how much time is going by.
No,
right
it's
now.
all good. Don't worry about it. Like, it hasn't been that long. Don't worry. So these guys are not going to go anywhere. They're just going to, actually, they'll consolidate in that direction, and I'll pass. That's
Right.
my turn.
All right. I've been
Because that's where
calculating up your new
where
prisoners.
the enemies were
3.
going in that
Yeah,
direction.
Greg, I think you're right. Having the
All right, so scores for
defensive
me.
wall here.
You've been keeping up on no prisoners. I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
my second warp ritual. I got 3 on behind enemy lines. And it's to you.
Yeah, and we can double check the new prisoners at the end. Too.
Yeah, yeah,
We're
that's
doing all
fine.
the calculation.
That's fine.
You don't
All right, so I think I have this right, guys. Nothing new dead
Out of one squad, they can't fail.
for the
I lost
Inari.
1 Banshee because I pulled 1 guy and
Oh,
then 2 wounds to
that's
the
right,
XR.
that's right, 2 on the
Yeah, so they're good.
Cool.
I think he lost the knobs
Oh,
there in the
so,
middle.
I'm going
They
to
were
be
in the
grateful
truck.
to anybody that is watching at home, and I'm going to. Whoa!
Yes.
Is,
Don't want to blow out their
I
eardrums.
want to put my oomph into it, but.
Do it!
All right.
All right, that was pretty good.
All right.
I'll just cup the mic a little.
And that goes away.
So.
That goes away.
A considerate wall, guys.
I'm going to check some stuff for like where I could come in on reserves.
Remember, we are using the Federal Reserve to take our WA inflation back from the brink.
Scream me off over there.
So I'm going to give that a 6.2.
This guy. I have to be within an inch of my battlefield edge.
Yep.
So
Can't
go over
fail
there
that
to take
charge.
care of him. Obviously, it's at the end of the move.
It was a gentlemanly WA.
Yep.
So cool that. Gretchen are going to move up, just kind of tap in on this piece here. Do get the good bits over here. We're going to get good bits over here. What are you doing, you silly, silly truck?
Oh, yeah, he's got a bunch of killicans and stuff in reserves. Don't
What
forget.
now?
The Banshees kill the truck? I think they probably do, right?
They probably can. They're strength 4 plus 1 to wound if they charge, but if you charge them, then they're just strength 4.
Let's see. I'm going to go 5. Are these guys are not up against the wall.
Joshua, I use the Olympic
5.
figure skating method of assigning my WA ratings,
Turn a little bit and just go over here and.
which is I just make it up.
Where are you going? Let's start rolling some.
That's a good idea, Jackal. Actually, that's a really good idea. I like that.
I'm going to roll an advance for the commandos here.
Thank you for the suggestion, man.
Sweet,
Let
sweet.
me write that down.
There's nothing up against here, right? There's just like.
Yeah, they're pulled back.
Did you CP reroll that? Oh yeah. I'm getting myself my CP for the turn. Did you get your CP for the turn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother rerolling that. We're just gonna.
A decibel meter. Dude, with how triggered people get about the clock, imagine how triggered people would get with a decibel meter. Yeah, my pleasure. No, thank you, Jackal. If you guys have any suggestions for the stream ever, even if you think it's something like that's impossible to do or too hard or something,
Potentially make a charge.
please let me know, because I got to be honest with you guys. When I first started working on the stream, I thought it would be impossible to do this by myself, but I figured out ways and methods and
Advance these
means.
Squig Hog Riders over here. We're going to use a different die because that one heats me. That's a little bit better. So we're going to go 15.
Yep. So JC is now rating my WA rating. We're getting very meta here. JC, I rate your rating of my WA rating to be a 4 out of 10.
This guy's going to go his 20. No roll needed.
Awesome.
Keep up, you little git.
Now he's got to be real careful if he's trying to line up a charge on the Incarn with his War Boss. He can't kill anything else on the table before he fights the Incarn, or else it's just going to run away.
They're hungry for battle.
Solid gold
primary
dice.
wise, I had 1, 2, 3,
I got you.
right? And you had 3 as well, right?
Oh, okay.
So,
So it was.
give yourself the 2 for primary for holding. Oh wait, you didn't hold 1 in my back, so you don't get the 2 tertiary.
Okay. So just the 3 on primary there, and then you got 3 as well. You said.
Yeah.
This is such an important turn for the Orcs.
Okay.
He's got plenty of time on his clock.
So let me see.
So don't forget, guys, Orc Wa means 5 up invuln on everything in his army.
Okay.
Everything in his army is going to advance and charge. Everything in his army has +1
You
attack
did
and
not
+1 strength.
Because remember, I had the Storm Boys over here.
Okay.
So I was holding more. So
I thought you
just
said I
8.
got. There we go.
Dope. We're gonna roll an advance with these boys over here.
Okay.
Another 6. Sweet.
Ooh, nice advance rolls there.
So they're gonna go 11. Could you just mark that off? It's hard to get an angle over it.
Oh, shit, right.
Sure.
This is bottom of...
There's one
Okay.
dude right here.
Okay. So
2?
right there. Cool.
Thank you.
Is it only
Just behind
bottom
the
of
die.
2? I think it is.
I'll make him the marker for you now.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Yep.
They're all in this angle.
Well, you know, Taste of Wing, that's just part of playing in tournaments. You know, the clock is real. Whether you actually have the clock or not, you got to finish your game before the next round starts. It's just... So yeah, that does happen. It does happen. You get rushed,
Can't get any charges
make
off.
mistakes.
Oh, Storm Boys right here.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys.
And then we're going to, I don't think I actually have to auto-advance them. So I think I'm just going to go the 12 to go right here.
Okay.
Although if I advance them, I can get
I
back
think this
to
is not needed anymore, whatever that was.
here. How far away is that from your Warlocks?
From the
Thanks,
Harlequins?
you, Mark. Thanks
The
for
Warlock.
From the Warlock. About 7 inches.
7? We're going to do it. We'll do the auto-advance.
There you go, Jax. Yeah.
They do not take the mortal wound. So
Jax, you know, in my head canon, you are Chapter Master Valrak's alt account,
21
right?
from the truck. So
Because you're always asking about Imperial Fists, and I think him and you are the only people who've ever asked me about Imperial Fists on the stream. So
I got
you
you.
could set them up. Thank you. Whew. I'm getting too old for this stuff, Nate.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to advance this War Boss right here.
oh my God, such
Force is going to go 9.
amazing movement here from the Orcs. I really do like the conservative positioning from the Yanari thus far.
Whatever. We'll advance this knob back here. I don't know if he's going to do anything.
Calvin's dad, thank you so much for signing up on Patreon. Appreciate that.
Let's see what we got. We got 1, so
Thank you so
you'll
much.
just stay there.
Thanks for the raise, man.
This will just kind of move up.
Sure.
We'll do a little bit of a turn here. Incarn is not character protected, right?
No.
Calvin. Todd, thanks for signing up for membership, man. You guys have been awesome with the support this weekend.
Yeah, We'll bring him in.
I'll get 2 more on treasures, and we're just gonna follow this guy back.
Just trying to make sure everybody's within 24 of the incarn.
Oh man, here come the Killicans. Wait, are those Def Dreads? Those are
You're gonna give me -1
no,
on the
they're
incarn.
Killicans, right? It's been so long since we've had them on the
Lightning
stream.
fast. Yeah.
No, those are Def Dreads, right?
All right, so
Todd
everybody's
gifted
on the table,
50
right?
memberships. Holy
So,
crap,
I'm
man.
gonna go over here to shooting. Sweet. He's got a.
Those are cans. Okay, where are the Def Dreads then? Thank you so much, Todd.
5, so I'm looking for 3s. So that's 1.
Oh, Def Dread down here. Okay.
Good.
All right.
Def Dread down there.
This guy advanced. The truck. We will.
I'm at work on an oil rig. Wow, man. Well, be safe out there, dude.
I'm fights last.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Not just when they're charged.
Only when they charge.
Only when they charge.
Yeah, but they are -1 to shooting and combat.
Todd, there's probably a pretty good chance that my RV has used all of the oil that your rig produces.
Sorry, it's still gonna
What's
stick
up, Rajanis? Good to see you.
The Rangers. Let's shoot the Rangers instead.
And that's with what? Sorry.
I'll shoot the Rangers instead.
With what unit?
With the truck.
Oh,
the truck.
man.
Yeah, yeah,
If he
yeah.
kills these Rangers, the Incarn can just run away. This is real risky for the Orcs.
And then these are strength 5, so we're looking for 3s.
Threes.
All right, and it's no AP, so you're getting what, like a 3 up right now?
So I'm trying to 3 up because of cover.
Yep.
Thank you, Todd. Stay safe out there, man.
Okay.
Appreciate the support, brother.
We'll go.
Not within 12. Probably anything important here.
We'll pull from the back. Fuck it.
Not within 12 there. So.
Well, this is in the shooting phase, Zachary. I think he just shouldn't be shooting here, in my opinion. But I'm not good at the game.
The
So.
Banshees, and then we're gonna throw our stickers at them.
Sure.
So-
-1.
Yep. Squid bomb misses. They were already -1 anyway, so hitting on 6s.
What's up, Green is best?
Nothing,
Good
and
to see you.
Saddle gets nothing. All right. Over here, we're going to throw. These guys have a squig mine as well.
What's
we'll
up?
throw their squig
Oh,
mine
thank you.
The,
How was the game?
as well.
Nice.
Goes off. 3 more to win.
Appreciate it, Brad. Brad's game wrapped up. Sounds like he won that one.
Okay. Over here, we're going to throw this squig mine at the Incarn.
Okay.
It hits on 2s.
Night Sniper, I wanted to be there,
-1.
man.
It's
I knew a lot of you Battle Brothers guys were going to be here this weekend.
You will do it
so.
anyway. 'cause
I
I'm
will
shooting
do
there,
it, but yeah, whatever.
All right, so 2 more to wounds on her, and the stickers are already -1 to hit. I can only see with 1.
Okay.
So I'll just shoot with the 1.
Sure.
1 to 6. Nope. All right, now we've got all of the rockets are going to go into her.
Glad you're here, Green is
So
best.
they hit on 4s, they're down to 5s. It's going to be 5.
So yeah, let's pay that CP now for the lightning fast.
All right, 5d3. Lots of shots.
So this was just 2 shots.
I
right?
think that
That's just
if
one-
I'm the Inari here, I get
you
my
roll the one and then
Incarn,
you-
whatever dies on the table, I get my Incarn the hell out of there because I
That's
do
for
not
the-
want to face off against this
Okay.
war boss.
Yeah.
No worries.
So 5s.
There's a,
And then toughness 7.
yeah.
All right, so 3s.
And that was with the -1, the 5s?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So 2
Because they're,
six,
they're
and
normally
minus-
4s because they're Gretchen.
Got it.
In front of the 5. So
AP?
AP2, 3 damage.
So 4 up.
So that's 6 damage.
You said how much damage?
3 damage.
So then
she's
they go
half
down to
damage,
2.
but then it goes up to 2,
Yeah,
right?
so then it's going to be 4, so she goes to 5.
Yeah.
Be nice if she made a save.
Yeah, it says excluding monster, so that is a good point. You're not supposed to be able to lightning fast the Incarn.
Done
Pretty
shooting,
easy
done
to
shooting, done shooting.
make that mistake, though.
So let's make some charges here.
Thanks for pointing that out, Ree.
This war boss is going to charge into the
Rangers?
Ranger.
I don't think the Orcs are planning
I
on
don't know if
killing her
Frigate
with
said
shooting.
probably not, right?
Definitely doesn't.
Roll in the box. All right. Well, there we go. He's stuck. This truck is going to charge into. I don't know if I can make it around there. Let's just roll this one. It doesn't
Sure,
matter.
I'm gonna move 6.
This
I'm
guy.
gonna move 6 inches away. So you got a 4. I don't know if that's gonna save, if I'm gonna get saved by this or not, but I'm gonna
I can
try.
re-roll it too.
Yeah. I think you got it anyway because you're probably within 5. Actually, no, you do have to re-roll.
Renegade, I would love to stream the London
You did
GT.
good.
I have
All right.
not been approached by anyone from London GT, but I would really love to.
So the truck is going to try. Tell me how much movement I would need to get over to the Rangers in there. It's probably quite a lot, right?
So you have to come around the corner.
have to
that's
swing.
that's
I don't
the,
even
that's
think I
the
can do
awkward part is coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to measure from this
might- we
point
might
of the
wanna do
truck
that.
how far it has to
Wanna
move to
check
get
that
around,
yourself.
right?
I don't
I'll tell you
really-
what, if I don't roll a 12 or an 11, then I
Go
won't even
for
bother.
it. Go for it. That won't do it.
All right, cool.
All right.
Squig hogs are going to go into that Banshee.
Sure.
All right, they make it. It was probably a bad call. I should have just charged her with the truck. Just let her sit there.
She'll be dead anyway.
Commandos are going to charge into. Let's do the Storm Boys into the Warlocks, and I guess the transport that's I have to touch.
Sure. Go for it.
All right, that won't do it. Jeez, it's
New Age, you're
not like me
painting
either right now. All right, that should be it.
100 grots.
To the transport.
To the transport in the Warlocks.
You are a madman.
I'll just put him in.
I could never do that.
War Boss is
I
going
painted
to charge
30
into
guardsmen and I said never again.
the Troopers and the Incarn.
Although I wasn't using contrast paints at the time.
All right, he rolled a 10, so he's in.
Yeah, Nicholas Wallace O'Donnell playing Death Guard this weekend. He's still undefeated.
Let's do. Do I ramming speed it? Yeah, I have all these commands.
War Boss made it into the Incarn.
Spend 2 on ramming speed, and we're going to charge these guys. They should be 9 away from here. I get a 3d6 charge, and then I do mortals on the charge. All right, so they're in.
Daniel, my entire
Gonna go
Votan army is 30
10,
models.
13.
Okay.
So that'll get them. Solid
Jim, unfortunately, no. It's the same weekend as Rocky Top, which I will be streaming.
to here. We're going to leave room for the Squig Hog boys to get around as well.
Yeah, he is, Joe. That's correct. He's got some Nurglings in there.
Like that. Squig Hog boys are going to charge into that same Harlequin troop as well. All right, they're in. The boys are going to try to charge up and over.
Okay.
Yeah, these are not breachable. Got to go up, over, and down.
We'll do the Banshee.
Or at least just up and over because you can fight down. Oh no, bad brush.
So they're about 3 inches up and 3 inches down.
All right, so I'm 3 inches to go here, 3 inches up.
You just subtract 6 from your move, basically.
Well, remember, guys, the Inari have Army Whites fight first, so even if he charges everything, there's still going to be alternating activations if they remember to do it this time.
That? Well, it's 3 inches to go. I subtract 3 from the move and then go forward.
So the Inari will get to punch back.
I'm not going down. I'm going to touch him from the top here, right?
Well, the Banshees
Is he
aren't
not
within an
close
inch.
Joe, yeah, the contrast worked
So you
really
can't
well
make
on
engagement range.
Votan.
Vertical,
Okay.
yes, here, but not here.
So,
Sorry, what?
You can land in every other terrain piece but that one.
all right, so if it's
Can you go over it?
If he has
Yeah, you can go over it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then can I change that declaration up then? Because if that's the case, I literally can't make that
That's
charge
fine.
at all. I will re-roll it though. So I'm going to charge into just the troops.
Okay.
I slap chopped. Yeah, I love it, Taco Stand. It was really fun.
Because I'll go. If
So
I
you subtract 3.
3. Yeah.
So do you?
I even slap chopped on the vehicles and it
That's
turned
still
out
really
nicely,
dicey.
in my opinion.
You know what? Let's re-roll it.
Okay.
Bigger numbers. The same exact numbers 3 times in a row. So
To be fair, I don't think it's going to matter because between all of this stuff, you're probably
They
going to
have
kill.
OBSEC?
Oh, I see.
nothing else there has OBSEC.
I see.
So I'm just trying to get OBSEC.
I see. Yeah,
these
8 should.
commandos
Oh, nice,
are gonna
Daniel. That's
charge
awesome.
Into. This is making it so rough.
Yeah, Nurgle I would love to
we're gonna
paint
go
some
for play
Death Guard
on
with slap chop.
the,
I think that's going to be on my next
Guys
project.
in the building.
See you guys.
How much movement?
I'm doing good, man.
Because I
Doing
can't see who
good.
your closest guy is. And it's from this squad right here.
The squad here. You need a 10.
It's
You
a
need
10?
You need a 10. Absolutely. Because they're not up against the wall. I pulled them pretty far back. Same here. I did not give. I stayed away
But
from the
here
wall.
I would need an 8.
Cool.
So let's go into those
Go for the
Banshees over
Banshees?
there. Yep.
Makes it on a 12.
Let me help you.
Yeah,
It's this team.
Yeah.
Make her art degree pay off.
Oh, it's a
Nice,
big team.
Daniel.
Gotcha. All right.
That's cool, Dora. I was scrolling through the Painted Minis channel on the
something?
Discord yesterday. My
it's-
God,
it's just
you,
the
you guys are a bunch of
Oh, I
talented
see.
mother effers.
Okay, so
So many beautiful
some of the charges,
models on
we're gonna
there.
start with combat here. Not worried about the troops really. I think I have to fight the Incarn first because if I don't, then you'll pull them out of combat. You'll pull her out
Yep,
of combat,
yep,
and
yep.
then we'll get the fight. So
Good call there by Sean.
You're minus damage, so I need to get 3.
He caught the trap there.
You know, I'm just going to put them all in the incarn.
Sure.
Always fight the
With
incarn
this
first.
big guy here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna lightning fast again.
Okay.
He's not already -1, is he?
No.
Okay, cool.
So we're looking for 3s. 6s explode. So these are 2 dice that are going to get re-rolled. And these are going to be at strength 6, 7, 14, 15.
Okay,
So
2s.
All right, so that's 3 so far. AP 4, 3 damage.
4 up. I just can't make it.
Yeah, we went over it, guys.
She just dies.
Doesn't matter. Kills her anyway.
And I assume you're going to.
Wow, that's a big kill for the orcs.
Yeah, it's free. I mean, I have ASF, so yeah.
Oh, right. You don't even have to.
Yeah, so the Harlequins will go here. God, that really fucking blows. She didn't make any saves. Yeah, Harlequins. How many
That's cool
attacks
too,
here?
okay, yeah.
Seen it?
5 apiece.
And then these guys?
4. 6 apiece.
Can you make
Got it.
a
Even if
Death
you
Guard
can't
list
saddle
with
get
a Great Unclean One in it?
With a little stick.
World Leader is still doing really well this weekend, hello. Several undefeated.
I have a
ones.
CP I wanted to use to intervene here, and I forgot about it. Do you care if I do that?
Do it.
The Harlequins?
You can? Cool.
Is that where you're going to start then?
Yeah, I guess, because these are all gonna, like, I'm not gonna do that much here.
It makes sense,
I
because if
was-
I take that squad out, that's going to be really hard for you to do your warp ritual from now on.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Yeah,
bad.
good point. Remember, guys, that boss had
And I was
competitive
planning on
edge,
doing
so he
this
gets to
when-
re-roll all of his
I just-
fails. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
again, guys, I guarantee that everyone watching
Okay.
the stream has
So
made a
they'll go
mistake
there
like
and they'll
that
kill 'em.
before. And
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna,
they're-
I'll
they're
tell them
just
about it
gonna
after the game. And
And then
okay.
you get to swing with
So we're going to
with-
do the commandos
whatever you want over
into the
There you go.
Banshees.
oh, I love the Smokies, Festus. I hiked about 1,000 miles of the
We're gonna pile
Appalachian
in,
Trail,
get
so I've been out here
you can.
before.
Yeah.
Sorry. Piling on the Banshees with these guys here.
Yep, and I'm popping my distraction grad, so it's going to be +1 to wound. So I'm going to, actually, they're only toughness 3, right?
Toughness 3.
So I don't actually have to do that. There's
Yeah,
strength 6 on
save
them.
your CP.
It's not even CP, it's just the distraction
Oh, it's
grad
just
goes
something
off.
that you have, okay.
So
Yeah, he's got stuff on the objective.
let's just go with 4, 4, 4,
Yeah, nice, 7 enough.
4. Here's half of the choppas.
Okay.
Yep.
While you're doing that, I'm going to consolidate with my Harlequins.
All right, I'm pretty sure this is kind of a...
I'm just going to pick them up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pick them up.
Yes, I think that was something like 14 wounds.
Yeah, it's not going to matter. They're going to die.
Yeah. I will pile into the troops.
Sure.
I don't care if you hit attack them back.
I gotcha.
Actually, you know what?
No?
What are their attacks like? What's their
They have
strength?
4 each. Strength 4, -2 damage.
I won't pile into them, actually, because I feel like your slapback, that's your best.
I'm really tempted to put a bounty
yeah.
out there on the internet that just says,
All right, so
give
then
me
we'll
video
pile,
proof of
consolidate,
a
or
perfectly
pile these
played
guys.
game of 40K that you did in
Are these
under
outside?
3 hours, real time,
They are not.
with no mistakes in it.
Okay, yeah, I am.
And I'll give you like
So
$5
we'll
grand
go like
or
this,
something.
and then just
It's
leave
not an
it
actual
around,
offer, by the
and
way.
go
I'm
with
just
the
toying
support.
with the idea.
How many attacks on the riders?
7.
I'm not actually
We're gonna
doing
go
it,
into
guys. I'm just saying.
And they have 3 wounds apiece. What's their save?
5 up in ball right now.
5 up in bone. I'm going to spend 2 for Murderous Strike.
Warhound
Build up
Titan
my
versus
damage
Warhound
tree.
Titan. Okay. Okay, good to
Not my house.
Yeah.
Matt, thanks for the
And
Patreon sign
I
up, man.
am-
Appreciate it.
Still full, so I'm hitting on 3s.
You know what? I won't mess with it.
There we go. And then you are toughness 6, so I need 5s.
Oh, that's a lot. Pretty sure they are.
It's going
Pretty sure
to be 2,
bacon's
4,
on the menu.
6, 8.
Hello,
4,
figured
6,
it
8.
out.
Yep. At -2, flat 3.
All right, so just looking for 5 ups. Nope. They are dead. All right, so I am gonna, I guess, combat over here into this lonely banshee.
Yep, I'll just, well, who knows? Maybe -1 will help, I don't know.
She's very dead.
Okay, I'll just pick her up.
And we'll just consolidate over here.
Yeah, Ingron doesn't seem that good to me. I mean, he's cool,
Okay.
but he's not good.
That attack, you can attack me over here.
Sure.
The XR, he can't jump out of combat.
Yeah,
right?
Selenia, we have a Discord for the channel. Oh, yes. It's been a good
wounds.
turn so far,
Okay, cool.
Zerus.
Would you like me to hand you
I mean, he killed the Incarn.
It's,
Killed 2 units of Banshees so
like
far.
16 or something.
No worries.
Let's do a little pile over here. We're going to do our attacks with the Killicans now. Just make sure that we get everything.
Yeah, orcs are steamrolling right now.
This is
Yeah, guess too. Bob
15.
Ezel is playing his Raven Guard this weekend.
20, 25.
Don't make angry Ron
Are
angry.
they minus 1 to be hit in combat?
In combat, yeah.
Okay, so these are only hitting on 5s. They don't hit very well.
Okay. Looks good.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Looks really good.
Yeah, and these are going to be wounding on 2s.
Okay.
So we get a good shot of that.
That was a really good roll.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been.
Been running really high. I talked a lot of trash about those guys for so long because they kept failing me. In this game, they're trying to.
Yeah, they're doing
Trying to earn
some
their
work.
keep, right?
Doing some work.
Yeah, so you want to just roll those?
5 up. That's where they went cold.
Yeah.
Like I made one. Okay. All right.
Okay, so that's going to be my turn.
Okay, so scores for you.
All right, I got Green Tide, 1, 2, 3. 3.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Get the good.
They got through the big nasty turn though.
Damn.
When the full orc army connects with you and you have to do combat all across the line, it can take a while, but they got through it.
And assassinate that character. Was that your warlord?
No.
So he's only worth 3, right?
Yep. The warlord is the footseer right here.
3, and I got another 2 for the tertiary.
Cool, man.
All right, swapping it over.
I think
All
they
right,
forgot
one
to
for-
score assassinate for those the warlock dying to perils, right?
Great dice for me. Those are good.
All right, guys, top of 3. Can the Inari come out from under this pressure? What's up, Swampy? Good to see you, brother.
So you have no more access to fights last, right?
Correct. So I'm going to score 8 on primary.
Yeah, so Kyle, the Incarn is basically like the avatar of Cain in Ynnari, right? Basically the same idea.
Command phase, I'll give them the AP.
Yeah, Lavarius, I
Appreciate-
believe you get assassinate
Kagino,
if at the end of the game it's dead. It doesn't matter who kills
Kagino?
it.
The model for
Oh.
Harlequin guy?
Oh, it's a unit.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I love that model.
I run Ephriel Stern and Kagino.
The orcs did Wa turn
I'm
2.
saying
That's
it right,
correct.
it's probably Kagino.
Yeah.
I'm probably getting blasted in chat right now for saying it wrong, but I run that guy in my, there's 2 of my sister's army. They're
It's
fun.
cool. It's a cool model.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, Nicholas, you can
Well,
come
buddy,
by and hang out,
we
watch
do
games if you want.
Secret Santa painting thing every year.
Yeah.
And he did a really good job on it, so.
All right, so we gave them the AP. You got a hell of a flank coming at me.
That's a good idea, Sean, having a Secret Santa
If you don't
painting
mind,
thing.
I'm going to just check and see where I can place
We should
my
set that up on the
constructing
Discord.
spiders now,
Do it.
just to get it out of the
You
way.
could, if it's not going to interrupt any of your movement too, you could put them on the table.
Yeah, I'll just put them down.
Are you trying to put them behind enemy lines?
Yeah.
So this is probably your safest bet, right? Because you're going to be behind the wall?
Cool.
Because everything else is going to be pretty well screened out.
Sounds good to me.
So.
We'll do that.
Yeah, because you're going to try to get shots off of it too.
Yeah, I do want to try and get shots.
Swampy, just play Eldar. You know you want to.
There.
Why are you running
Make
36
sure I'm
Votan
within
bikes?
10. Lots of space.
Secret Grim.
Do they also get the once per game pick up
No,
and move?
you can't buy this. You can't buy the same
You can't get the
XR
same
tower
one
twice.
twice. Okay.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's cool, Magnus. Very cool.
Like vehicle upgrades.
I think I actually want to try and take out. I just don't know if I can do it through the forest.
So I will say this, it's not really going to matter because get the good bits on max.
Nicholas, there's a few tournaments
it's
out in
more
that
about
area.
attacking your primary. You'd be on 2.
I'm on 4 right now.
Yeah. So it probably doesn't actually matter.
The only reason I'm saying is because these guys could live pretty long if you can get rid of the boys.
Yeah.
Because those are vehicles, so I have to come all the way around everything. Like you could
Yeah.
just jump around and skate me, and
Yeah.
then pick them up next turn, right?
Totally. So check 12 on everything. Okay. Make sure that everyone's
12.
good. Okay.
Because you're going to pick up and bounce around.
I like this Sean Doherty guy.
2d6 or 2d3?
They battle focus 2d6, but you can never do it when you come in from reserve. So they're stuck there. I just needed to stay within 10.
Yeah, I don't have advance of charge anymore, so.
Yeah. It is what it is. They'll give me my points and then they'll die. Okay, so.
Both players pretty even on clock.
They've got the AP. We've got 2. What's his invul? What's his invul?
It's a 5-up.
That's
And then
awesome,
these guys?
Magnus. What a great idea, man.
The whole army's a 5-up right
And
now.
what's their armor save?
3-up armor.
Got it. And these guys are OBSEC?
No, they're not.
They're not OBSEC.
Yeah, my only OBSEC are the boys here and this one. Not
Gotcha.
over here.
Okay.
Taronga, Wisconsin might not have much, but you're right next
Okay.
to Michigan, and Michigan has all
He
kinds
is
of
minus
stuff.
1 to be shot at, though.
This guy? Okay.
I think we're gonna steal your idea, Magnus, and do a painting Secret Santa on the Discord this year. That'd be pretty cool, man. Give you a chance to paint something outside your comfort
he's-
zone, try some new
Okay, cool.
techniques.
Yeah, I
that-
just wanted
not
to double
that-
check because he's one of those weird Forge World things. They didn't give the same rolls to the Forge World models that they did for the regular War Bikers. So.
No worries.
I can spend a strat though to give him -1 to be shot.
Okay.
It's called Cloud of Smoke.